Yeah, I'm so sorry that I'm live again. Against everyone's recommendations, But here we are. And yeah, let's hang out, you know? So, yeah, I want to talk. I'm gonna let people like slowly come in, obviously, but I do want to talk about Clavicular today because that guy is such an enigma to me in a lot of ways. But he's yeah, very fascinating individual. I feel bad for him, low key, because I feel like he's just been influenced in a way that's just like not good. Hello, welcome in. Hey, how's it going? But yeah, I just feel really bad for bro, you know? Hello, 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 hello. Hello, hello, hello. Okay, so do you guys know who Clavicular is, or should I give like a rundown? Because, or actually, I'm gonna wait for people to come in more and just see how everyone's doing. Hello, catch me as I'm leaving, so I won't be able to say if I have fun. No worries. Thank you so much for joining, even if it's just for a little bit. I appreciate it. Any presence is always appreciated. Yeah, so you know who Clavicular is? I know, like, I think most people do at this point. He's gone like pretty viral multiple times. But yeah, he's just a fascinating character. Um and I feel really sad for him in a lot of ways. You know what I mean? Um it's tough, you know? You have the red pill content guy. So I don't know. He doesn't consider himself one of those red pilled guys, which is interesting. My present is a present. It absolutely is. It absolutely is. Anyone like being here at all is just extremely helpful to me. So yeah, at any point, it's very, very helpful. So no worries at all. Um, that's true. Your presence is a present. That's for sure. That's very true. I don't know if you can see my socks on the floor over there. But yeah, we're in depression room era currently. So I just have clothes strewn about. Are we talking about the political economic state of the world? No, and I also don't want to, but thank you for that suggestion. I think that that's a really good suggestion. I too love Will Smith's son. I love brother, my brother in crime. I saw him hanging out with Myron and the rest of. Yeah, so that's the thing. Like for whatever reason, he doesn't consider. I agree with you, and he's still banned regardless from like every place anyway. So regardless, it's still true. Yeah, like he's still banned. He's still banned regardless, and he hung out with them, and he's like, I don't want to be considered like any kind of I don't know like political side. Like he doesn't want to take a political side or whatever, but then he hung out with all those red pill guys. So if you didn't want this to be political, then you shouldn't have hung out with them. I feel like that's pretty obvious. Also, hello, welcome in. Hi, hello. What's going on? Why do you guys want to know where I'm from? I'm not gonna answer that. Do I play an instrument? I used to play an instrument, yeah. Um, Hi dude, how are you doing? And do you have a new YouTube channel? Not a new YouTube channel, there's like a clips channel. Like apparently if you collaborate with like another YouTuber, sometimes your views go up, so that's why I did that if you saw that. Um so yeah. So that's how I feel about that. But have you guys okay, so I want to talk about clavicular now that I have people in chat right now. Um where you stay, where your mama stay. Do you smoke weed? Um, Hello from Serbia. Hello, Serbia. Thank you so much for the sub. I appreciate it. Guys, I'm not gonna go to any countries, but thank you so much. Sparkle, not yet. Not yet. But at some point. Please front haircut try. Okay. Are you gay? You look gay. Sorry. I'm a little gay. I'm half gay. Who's not gay, honestly? Hello. You got a tattoo? I do have a tattoo. I need a partner, please. Then you know what? I wish you luck on your journey, okay? Um, Sorry, what? Your vocal vibrations represent a profound state of inner peace and deep connection to the world, allowing for personal reflection and emotional healing. The action in you is eternal calming. Thank you so much, I guess. Can we see it? See what? Give me your best advice about life. Your best advice about life? Damn. I don't know. Life sucks. I don't really know. My best advice is just to kind of like know that life sucks and then try your best to like, do everything you can to ease the suck and how much it sucks, Support you and comment on your videos except me. Well, thank you so much for commenting on my videos. Thank you. So Kenya in the house. Let's go, Kenya. Um, you had good skin. I wish I had. Ew, gross. Can I know your birthstone? Guys. I want to talk about clavicular. Okay. Have you guys talked about oh my god. Do you guys know who clavicular is? Bottom line, what I'm trying to say. I'm not gonna date anyone. Okay? I'm not dating you guys. Okay? Ew, gross. You guys had to make it weird, so now I'm changing it. Here we go. Yeah, have you guys seen clavicular? Do you guys know? What's crazy is she's probably really stuck up, but she's balding. You're not wrong. You are not wrong. Looks maxing. Yeah, he does looks maxing. Which I find really fascinating because like it's just a term that like women have been doing since forever, which I find very fascinating. Um, I wish my skin was as good as you. What the fuck you mean? Sometimes people say some heinous shit, so I wasn't sure, Why is she balding? From being so sad. I'm a very sad person. Life has hit me very hard. So yeah, from depression. That's why I'm getting bald. So thank you guys. 14-year-old barber. Um, keep creeping on that hairline. You're right. You are right. Um, Anyway, I stop being sad, silly. Oh, you're right. I need to just turn that off. I need to toggle it off. The sad. I need to toggle the sad off. Um, be my crush or dating. Oh my god, I was gonna be mean, but I'm not gonna. Congrats, I guess. Anyway, so I want to talk about clavicular because I feel like he's just such a fascinating person, and I would only want to like conduct an interview because I find him fascinating as a character. Um Maybe I just repeated myself. Sorry. But like the way that he's acting with Vicky is so interesting to me because I do think you said that 4 times now. That's fair. I have. I get distracted by the chat. Sorry. Also, thank you for the press F Uber cow. Thank you so much for the 5. All right, you and Clav are winning. Nice. But anyway, the whole concept, it's like I watched the interview with Andrew Callahan and Clavicular, and man, I find him so fascinating. Um, he, I feel like, has like a weird kindness within him, and but it's kind of like masked from all the looks maxing and all the superficialness. And I feel like this obviously comes from a deep insecurity, but the insecurity comes from, in my opinion, he thinks that like he's just so different from everyone else. So let me get as attractive as I can so that like I'm as strong as I can. Like it do you guys know what I mean? Like this is the same like target demographic it seems like as people who really enjoyed like solo leveling. Do you know what I'm saying? Because then there's like no vulnerability. Like he tried like someone tried having him. It was Adam Friedland was trying to get him to listen to like some emotional music and he's like also yeah. He's just brutally honest and people get offended by it. He isn't mean. I don't think he's mean either. He's not mean at all, but he's with those people who are mean. So then that's why like when you really have to be careful who you hang out with and he just shouldn't have hung out with them honestly at all because it just made him look really bad. But yeah, did anyone sorry if you guys said something about it and I missed it. Bro, why be creepy as yeah, yeah, you guys say some heinous shit, but um finally the queen returned. Thank you so much, Wally. I'm trying to understand. He's on the spectrum. I feel like that kind of makes sense as to who he is. That he's yeah, I just feel so bad. It makes me sad that he thinks that this is like all there is to life. And it's like like if I were to conduct an interview, I would ask him like where is the joy, you know? Like do you find joy in all of this? Like he was talking about how he like, does his thing with a girl and then immediately like it's a minute because he like wants to he wants to go back. Oh, sorry, I didn't see that people were still talking. Um you're trying hard to understand. I miss what I'm talking about clavicular. Just join will welcome in. I'm talking about clavicular because I find him very fascinating. Um and he makes me sad because I do think um he's like compensating for a lot, and it all comes from such a major insecurity. And I feel like he'd argue he probably doesn't, but I'm not really sure. Clouds and Bonger. I mean, I'm not necessarily like attracted to him, but I can view him as like objectively attractive, but like I don't find that attractive because I'm more into like personality, So I don't really find that attractive. But who the fuck is that? No, for real. Clavicular is like the dawn of looks maxing right now. And he's like teaching people how to looks max and stuff. And yeah, he's just kind of like starting this whole trend of looks maxing. So I think you'd find him fascinating. Yeah, I keep saying that shit. I don't know why I keep saying that shit. That's what all the girls say, but give in to him regardless. Okay. Not all the girls do. Did you see the clip of that girl who was like saying like they have boyfriends and she's like, I don't care. I care about my boyfriend? So it's the worst fucking thing to ever happen to the internet. We made the wrong one famous. This is a symptom of something so much deeper because, like, we're talking about the male loneliness epidemic, and this is the response to that is that people are trying to become so much more attractive so that they can pull off maybe more shitty things. That's kind of what it seems like, that they can do shittier things. Because then the attractiveness compensates for that. Do you know what I'm saying? Um, it's not loneliness, it's boundaries. No, this is the direct reaction. This is symptomatic of something that's happening. This feels like a direct response to that because yeah, that's what it seems like. Hello, welcome in. I've been on my own for 15 years. It's been bliss, TBH. That's great. I'm glad. It's actually a good realization. I don't know. It just seems symptomatic of something that's so much deeper. Do you know what I mean? Can we talk about marijuana instead? It's boring. What makes you feel good? Great. It's like superficial and boring. No offense, but I appreciate the comment. I don't want to talk about that because it's boring. Hello. When women are alone, they're empowered. When men are alone, they're lonely. I mean, I'm not calling it that, but like it does seem like that is a consistent thing. Can we talk about your age? No. No. COVID lockdowns cooked his brain. A bro was in middle school when that happened. That's what I learned too from the podcast. Yeah. So that guy from you described as a little scammer. Oh, is he? Makes me unable to breathe automatically. Yeah, I know what you mean. You have to breathe in automatic or in manual. Um literally live better lives and don't have the struggle as everyone else. I mean, yes and no. Like I agree with you that there absolutely is. It's called pretty privilege. Like he's going to have pretty privilege. Life is going to be easier for him. And yes, life is easier when you are like a more attractive person. That's an objective truth. And I don't think that he's wrong for that. But at the same time, like convincing these people that this is the most important thing. You know what I mean? Beautiful arms, do I? I don't know. Is that why your life is hard? No, my life is hard for other reasons. What am I yapping about? I'm yapping about clavicular because, um, yeah, because it's a topical thing and I have a lot to say about it. This troll yapping about attractive people on bro is an objective truth. I mean, unfortunately, it is. He's saying that it is an objective truth, and it doesn't mean that it's right. It's an objective truth, you know. I don't think that it's an okay thing. I think we should respect people regardless, but it is feeding into that because what happens is when you put so much effort into your appearance, it makes you I mean, it typically makes people, I guess, like the average person, it makes someone kind of resentful of someone who's not trying. And so it becomes a mean thing. You know what I mean? Makes me sad, you know? It's just an unfortunate thing. I feel like approve or disapprove. I feel like this isn't the only thing for him. Do you know what I'm saying? Like approve or disapprove, I can't. Like there's a third option. I really don't know because I don't think that he's like a bad person, but I think I will look at you like gold. Wait, what? I'm not doing this for I know you think that I'm doing this for like male attention, and in some ways I am, but in most ways this is a honeypot. What I'm doing, dressing like this in front of you guys is just so you guys can come in, but then also like realize that I have interesting things to say. So, so yeah. Anyway, someone standing same people standing for Clav were standing for Andrew Tate a couple of years ago, flavor of the month. True, exactly. Exactly. I couldn't agree more. Thanks, Misbehaving. How are you? Am I a flat earther? No. And guess what? On top of that, not only am I not a flat earther, but we also went to the moon, guys. Guys, we went to the moon. We went to the moon and the moon is round, okay? We went to the moon. It would take more work to fake all of that than just going to the fucking moon. You know what I mean? Hi, sis, you're able to stop all this. No. Um, yeah, no. So you're brainwashed. Don't you think like the moon is flat unlike Earth? Oh, okay, okay, okay. You know what? You got me there. You got me there. I'm not a flat earther, but I do believe Mars is flat. Interesting. Interesting. Um, be careful. What do you mean be careful? Moon is hollow like Swiss cheese. Do your research. Yeah, exactly. And also there's like isn't there like a guy up there? There's like a guy up there or something, right? You believe we drove a car on the moon 50 years ago? Yeah, I do. I do believe we did that. It takes more work. It takes more work to fake that. All of the things that you're talking about, all of it would take more work than just going to the moon. The tooth fairy lives on the moon. Exactly. Exactly. There's no moon. Wait, wait, wait. Now that's a new conspiracy I could get behind. I do believe that. I do. I do believe that. Joe Rogan smokes weed with Elon Musk on moon and barbecue. Wow. Do they also touch tips at the same time? Because I think that they do. I think they also touch tips and kiss on the moon as well. Thank you so much, user something. User sent sunshine. Thank you so much. Thank you for the dollar, bazooka gang. What's going on here? I'm interested. I'm talking about clavicular and how it's a fascinating symptom of our current state of like, um, you know, what's going on systematically with men and women, and it's very fascinating to me, etc., etc. Um, what's 9 plus 10? 69. 67. 6 7. Anyway, are you going to ignore me or something? Guys, if I'm ignoring you, make your comment more interesting. That's not my fault, you know? You are tough. I just saw you for the first time, but you are tough. I love that. Thank you so much. I appreciate that. But yeah, that's how I feel about Joe Rogan and Elon Musk, and I think that they touch tips at the end of the night, and I think that that's a beautiful thing that we should celebrate. You know what I mean? And good for them. You know, love is love. I love love. No duh, Earth isn't flat. People figured this out hundreds of years ago. Mm-hmm. That's so interesting. That's so interesting that you say that. Almost like you didn't hear the conversation. It's almost like you didn't hear the conversation because we've been new about that. 90% of your face is is the bottom third of your head. That's funny. That is funny. I can't even lie. Just sent you $100. No, you didn't. I would have seen it. um, find something else. Cup of soupy. Where you been? Sad. That's why I take a long time between streams sometimes because I just get very, very, very sad. I get very sad. Um, yeah, so that's where I've been. And also some anniversaries came up and some like days came up that were just a little tough for me and I needed space and time and trust you don't want to see me in that state when I'm all sad and shit. Also, if you're interested, the reason why I'm sad is because I'm grieving. My brother passed away last year, and it's really hard. So, you know. Anyway, I don't want to talk about that. Let me talk about the topic at hand. Okay, life sucks. It really do. It really do suck. The induction motor. Tesla said we have a Tesla coil. The sun and the moon is a magnet. The sky is the rotor, and the Earth is the stator. So true. Same here, my little brother. Wow, that's so sad. I'm so sorry. Do you want to talk about it? My mom died. I'm so sorry for everyone's, close family passings. Sincerely, I'm very sorry. I'm sorry to hear about your family. Thank you so much. Thank you. Thank you for the heart, little stuff. Thank you so much. Everyone dies. So true. Thank you, little stuff. I appreciate that. Thank you. What's your ideal life? How do you see yourself in 10 years and how do you see the world then? Dude, it really is pivotal on this it's entirely pivotal on this midterm election, truly. I'm not talking about politics, okay? And if you talk about politics, just don't, okay? Just don't. You're going to get banned, so just don't. But it really is entirely contingent on this next thing because it also affects the world, Everyone's kind of like holding their breath on what's going to happen for the midterms. Um, but anyway, where I see myself, I hope to see myself married. I hope to see myself maybe with, uh, I don't know, maybe trying to have kids at some point. Um, maybe in a house and kind of, and still doing this. I hope to have a show where I interview people. That's kind of my goal. That's my dream. Is to interview people. I see you on OF. I am not on OF. Nice try, but I am not on OF. Okay. Um, that's fun trying. Exactly. Yes. We can work on that now. Yeah. Agree. Never talk about politics or really. Yeah. Just don't. Let's just not talk about it because I'm not going. I'm just not. You should start a podcast. I don't want to do a I mean, maybe at some point. Um. Yeah. Make your dream come true. I mean, I feel like by doing this, like some avenue will open up. That's my hope. And I just would love to do like interviews on the red carpet, maybe, because I don't know. Those bitches are crazy over there. Wait, are you gay? I'm half gay. Okay. I mean, I've had restraining orders against me, and the rejection hurts. What did? Okay. I mean, I'm sorry about the rejection, but like, why do you have restraining orders? Um, why are you gay? Do you ever plan put tattoos on your arms? Maybe at some point. I would like some dainty ones, like a dainty one like here. Like I think that this is a cute spot. I want to get like little other ones that I just think are cute. So, wait, are you bi? Yes. You should read books on interviewing and just begin by interviewing people you find interesting in topics or knowledgeable in. I think that's beautiful, amazing advice, and I think you're completely right. And I'm gonna put that on the list of things I gotta do because you're right. Why are dating a girl? Why are dating a girl? Sorry. Get my name tatted. You would love it. I absolutely would hate that fucking shit, but thank you. Um. So yeah, I think that. Oh, thank you for the $5, Jay Dawson. Thank you. What are your thoughts on the news? Margaret? Do you mean Margot Robbie being the giantess in the upcoming remake of Attack on of 50-Foot Woman? Um, I think that that fits. I think that fits her so well, actually. But I do like worry about her a little bit because she's talked about how she's like, I don't think that I'm pretty. First of all, Margot Robbie, Margot Robbie, the hottest woman on earth. Margot Robbie thinks she's not pretty. Margot Robbie thinks she's not pretty. Anyway, she's like, I feel pretty when I'm a different character, is what she says. And so I feel like worried that all of this sexualizing and how she's all right. You're wrong. You are wrong. She's all right. She absolutely is all that, and you just don't want to give a woman credit. You just don't want to give her credit. You really don't. She's literally amazing. Why are the hottest women flat earthers? I don't know. She's in, and you see her folds. Her fo- her folds. How many like you better be literally absolutely gorgeous and stunning and skinny and have custody of your kids, okay? Because I'll fucking go there, okay? Just saying. Anyway, take a second and ponder that one. Yeah, let me just ponder that one. My celebrity crush. I have a few, and they're various. There's a few. Chapel Roan. Um, Chapel Roan. Zara Larson. Speaking of someone else that's like absolutely stunning, Zara Larson is like anyway, literally one of the most gorgeous people I've ever seen. Um, where am I? I'm just yapping. I was talking about clavicular and then I was talking about other stuff, you know. So Zara Larson, um, Louis Capaldi, Marvin Staples, and who else? Oh, Jacob Elordi. Yeah, Jacob Elordi is yep. I can't live under the same roof with a globe religion. Oh, okay. Yeah. Are you a flat earther? No. Good night. Have a wonderful night. Do I like K-pop? I do love K-pop. I do. Do you like Cat's Eye? If so, who's your bias? I love Cat's Eye. I love Manon. Manon. I love her. I love Manon, and I would literally, I love everything she does, and I think Cat's Eye is holding her back. To be honest. But also apparently all this shit that happened, like her leaving or whatever, was completely manufactured, from what I've heard. But do I know Olivia Rodrigo? Yeah, not personally, of course. Hi from London, girl. Hello. You're so soon beautiful. Thank you. Uh, yeah, you guys seem to really care. Flat earthers and their flat brains. Lexi seems mad that I'm getting attention. Lexi seems like a pick me, frankly. I think Lexi, did he choose you? Did he choose you? Because you sound like a bitter bitch. You know what I mean? You sound bitter. You sound like a bitter girl. Do you want to say anything else, or is that it? Yeah, it gives me pick me vibes. Are you capable of saying anything else? No? Please try pulling your hair back with both your hands at once. No, I'll do that if I want to on my own. Lexi is miserable. Yeah, literally. As if she doesn't get cold sores. As if she's never gotten a cold sore in her life. Yeah, right. I really just wanted to see your face. Well, do you see any? So, you having a bad day? I'm having a bad life lately. So, but that's okay. That's gross. I think you do, actually. I think you do. So, and I think Lexi is like bitter and angry and hates herself, you know? Couldn't be me, you know? Anyway, anyway, we're dropping the topic of a bitter bitch, but let's go live. Yeah, fucking right. Like I'm gonna give you any kind of yeah, right. Yeah, right. No, I don't have an OnlyFans. You need a mod. I do. I do. It's not okay except Jesus. I think I was all set, but yeah. So, anywho, how are you, Auntie? I'm well. I'm okay. You know, this is a thirst trap. I like to call it a honeypot. Okay, I like to call it a honeypot because I like to bring people in, and then I like to talk, and then hopefully you guys stay and find me interesting. If you don't, that's also okay. I wish you well. Have I tried cocaine? I have never tried cocaine actually. No live and projects on YouTube commenters. You sound like you're projecting though too. Mm, yikes. Desperate to go live with me, though. You sound pretty desperate. Honeypot is hilarious. Hi, Sly! Then go live. I'm literally live. I'm not going to go live with you. Your biggest fan from. Your biggest fan. To prove you wrong, Goofy. I think I'm sad that you're not a bitter bitch. All this behavior is bitter bitch behavior. I'm so sorry. You're under that category now. Perpetually, forever. Because also, why are you here? You come, I will welcome in. Will welcome in. Hello, hello. Don't try cocaine. Life will go worse. I know. I have no interest. I also take ADHD meds, so I already probably microdose on that anyway. I mean, it's just it wasn't even the craziest part. It wasn't even a cold sore, but y'all love to just focus on that shit. You're very interesting. Thank you so much. I would admit it if it was a cold sore. I have nothing to hide. I get cold sores sometimes. Um, Want to make me mod real quick? I think I'm all set, but thank you. God bless. Sorry about that, brother. Please pray sometimes. Sometimes I do. I think about him a lot. And lately I've been pretty plagued with like I've been having a hard time sleeping too, just because when I fall asleep I think about these like really bad things and just you know, it's crazy that you knew someone with so much life and then now you think about them just like trigger warning, like rotting in the ground and you're like, I used to love you. You know what I mean? Like I still do, but I used to I used to hug you. You know, I still remember how it feels to hug you. And uh so yeah, that really is very, very hard to process. And I didn't talk about it for a long time, and I don't know why. I wasn't talking about it with anyone because I thought maybe talking about it would make me. Um, what TV shows have I been watching? I'm watching Dan to Dan, and I'm also watching. Have you got anything less piratey? What do you mean? Like I'm wearing something piratey right now? But yeah, Dan to Dan, and I want to watch the live action One Piece right now. Um, you have a good afternoon. You have a good afternoon, The Observer. Thank you so much for dropping by. Wishing you the best. Do you work out? I do work out. I tried to watch Dan to Dan. That first episode was a little weird for me. That first episode is tough. I do not blame anyone for not wanting to keep watching it after that. Um, Lululemon keeps away the scurvy. That's a funny joke. That's a really funny joke. And dude, you need to write these jokes down and keep them for yourself in some way, because that's good. Me too. I want to try and pray and read scripture. Well, best of luck on that. You look like you work out. Well, thank you. Thank you so much. From South Africa. Well, hello. Thanks, Soup. Of course, bro. Um, what was I just saying? What is my education qualifications? What are my qualifications? So I have a bachelor's in film and television production and a master's in broadcast journalism. So, you can call me a journalist, but not really. Clavicular is fascinating. Yes, I said that several times because I just kind of did. I keep getting distracted by the chat sometimes, and then I'm like, I just don't really know what to. I don't know. Anyway, no one cares about that. Fair. Journalist soup. Yes, I am technically trained in being a journalist, but that was kind of can I be honest? Being informed and educated sucks. Knowing what's going on in the world. Can you imagine? Really sucks and is scary. It's very scary. My lady, how has your day been? I'm sure it's been glorious. It's been all right. It's been all right. I haven't seen your channel in months. Well, welcome back. You're mad. You're just mad that Clav mocked you live. Honestly, Clav absolutely would. No, there's no. Of course, when you dedicate your whole life to being a beautiful person, of course. But also, women do their own. We've always done our own versions of like looks maxing. It's just like taking care of yourself to an extent. Like, you think my hairline's bad? It would be so much worse if I didn't work on it. It would be way far back. Um, but what's your favorite childhood cartoon? SpongeBob, easy. Would you sell your own socks to a random guy for $50? Not $50. I'm always fully beautified. You are. You mog hard, bro. How long have you been on stimulants? I don't know, like 10 years, probably. The last couple I saw, including this one, is not really humor based anymore. Why? The last couple? What do you mean couple? Oh, are you talking about my lives? So the reason why is because I'm trying something new where I'm talking about a topic specifically. Because sometimes only talking to the chat can kind of like derail um the stream when I want to talk about something specific. So, but it's still incorporated and we still talk about other things. I also asked a girl at the store to tell me selling her socks, and she said I was weird for asking. I mean, it is weird, frankly. Yeah. Who do you like more, mom or dad? I like them both equally, and yes, they're still together. So suck on that. And also, I have a good relationship with my dad. Suck on that too. You guys love saying that shit. Daddy issues? No, nope. And I'm educated, and I don't have an OnlyFans. What is clavicular? Real question. I will address that. This is all purely to bring you in. It's a tool. It really is just a tool to just bring you in so that you subscribe. Clickbait? Absolutely. Absolute. In this economy? Damn right. Damn right. You know? Absolutely. I'm not denying that for a single second. Yeah. Let's take a little look see. How's it going? How's it live? Sorry. Just wondered what parent you liked better, that's all. Oh, no worries, sorry. Sometimes I can make assumptions and I'm incorrect. So sorry about that. And also sometimes I can be a little too combative. Thank you, Lou the dude. Thank you. Sometimes I can be a little too combative, so I apologize, but sometimes I need to protect myself, you know? I know it's a crazy world you live in. That's why I left the weary wary hard. Okay. Love your top where you bought it. I think I got it on Amazon. I blew up the bathroom and had to flush twice. Dude, dude, I hope you wiped, man. I hope you cleaned yourself. I love your top, but where you brought. I bought it from Amazon Shop Cider or something like that. Who is Clavicular? Okay, sorry. So, have you guys heard of looks maxing? So, go based off of this. Clavicular is kind of like the um the dawn of looks maxing right now. So, seeing it made Jeff Bezos a millionaire. Hey, 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 millionaire. um, damn, I meant billionaire. um, yeah, I don't promote buying from Amazon. Yes, at some point, hopefully, when I'm rich enough, I will be able to afford clothes that aren't from him. But anywho, what was I saying? So clavicular, it looks maxing kind of became a thing, and then clavicular, I feel like it kind of like bubbled sort of, but clavicular is kind of like the one who gives like the most advice about it, and he's kind of like the dawn of it, I guess, right now. But anyway, um so he just does looks maxing and got recently got in a lot of trouble for uh going to like playing a song that was like super anti-Semitic or something, so he's banned from everything the same way all the rest of them are. But I find him interesting because he's different than the rest of the red pilled guys. And he doesn't like the red pilled guys, which I also find very interesting. Um so yeah, no money is free. I mean, true. Absolutely. So he talks about all of these things and I feel like he does all of this so that he's not vulnerable. And I feel like that's a lot of like being like he wants to protect himself and make his life easier. So the same way everyone else does. So by investing in your appearance the way that he is, he's avoiding a lot of problems in his life and his life becomes like things open up for him because he's more attractive conventionally, right? And so that's kind of what he's saying that like about life being a little easier if you are a more conventionally attractive person. But it's just so interesting like hearing him talk about like what the ROI, like the return on investment is for like being in love or having emotion or like being with someone or trying to meet someone in person, and like that's outside of it. He's like, what's the point? Like, why am I going to do that? It should all be on stream. I want to make money. And it's like, I don't understand why none of the interviewers that have talked to him don't ask about literal joy, because isn't the point of life to be full of joy, or not full of joy, but to like find joy sparingly in moments, you know what I mean? And I don't see joy. I don't see joy in any of that. And it's like he's doing all this to make his life easier, but there's no joy, you know? And I think that you can still, set yourself apart as someone who's like less attractive and has like a beautiful soul. I mean, like most of my exes I thought had beautiful souls, but unfortunately I was incorrect. um but anyway, am I okay? I'm okay. So, yeah. So yeah, I feel like it's just an interesting symptom. And he started looks maxing at the age of like 14. So that's also really sad. and I feel like he's messed with his I don't know. Higher self okay. 29. We are at detoxing assassination online, nothing to do from whatever it was. Wait, what? We are detoxing the assassination online to nothing from whatever it was. What are you talking about? Bro, what are you talking about? I was just telling someone the other day that I'm way too shallow to have turned out unattractive. It would mess me up for real. Dude. Dude. That's so interesting. That's so interesting. It reminds me of Larry David when he talks about how like he just has always had really high standards. And he's like, but I look the way that I do, and I've always had high standards. But like Larry has undeniable, unreal riz. And I like would love to see a conversation between Larry David and Clavicular. Can you imagine? That would be crazy. That would be crazy. Mine in a bathtub? Are you serious? No. Larry David is a complete. I love Larry David. He has the craziest riz, you know, and it's undeniable and unreal. Like it is cringe. I just feel bad for bro, you know? He's putting his whole life online and he's like, I'm just making money. I just keep making money. And that sucks. By someone, please don't do it to me. Well, stop saying whatever it is. Stop saying whatever it is that's getting you timed out, you know? He grew up being influenced by the wrong content. Exactly. He's molded by the internet the same way Bane was by hell or whatever. And I'm with the assassination online, me not being in my right mind. Wait, what? Bro, you okay? You okay, bro? What are you trying to say? Most of us are losers in life. I just feel like everyone has potential, you know? You just kind of have to find it, and finding that is really hard to do, you know? Born it, molded by it. Yeah, that's a rather alarming thing to say. You okay, bro? Do you need some help? Maybe going to getting some help would be good, you know? We work at a creepy we work a crappy and don't make much money. A crappy job and don't make much money. Yeah. We're a strange princess. That's so accurate. Um, yeah, what are you talking about, buddy? Yeah, he said some pretty bad shit. Mm, sorry, I'm reporting this guy because that's not a good thing to say, frankly. Moving on. Why do I think bro's first name was Clavicular? His name is Braden. Shocker. Hello, A Games. His name is Braden, which I find very interesting that his name is Braden. Nothing wrong with the name Braden. Also, hello, welcome in. Um, glad I don't see it. Yeah, looking lovely. Thank you so much. By the time he gets older, he'll look back on all that. I know. Braden sounds gay. Low key, this is the whole thing about the like looks maxing stuff. It's like it's all what seems like to be impressing the bros in a way. Like I do think that he is trying to like impress the women, but what it does is it really just does impress the men, and he's not even doing it for the women. Do you know what I'm saying? He like doesn't care that much about it, which I find also very interesting that that's not even his motivation. So ultimately, like what is the motivation? Just making your life easy by being more attractive? Is that it? A Skims model? On it, send me Skims and then I'll wear it. I literally will. I don't care. That shit's just expensive, but I would wear that shit. But also, I hate the Kardashians. I don't know. So it's gay for a guy to look good, but it's not gay for a girl to look good. That's some brain dead logic there. Is that what I said? I didn't say that at all. I'm saying that the purpose of it feels weird because they even say that they're not doing it for the purpose of like dating women. Do you know what I'm saying? So I find that interesting. But no, that's not what I said at all. Maybe listen. That's is it. It is it. It absolutely is it. You are correct. Where did I put my earring? I have earrings here that I usually put here, and I cannot find them. I put them somewhere stupid, probably. You're a teacher? I am not a teacher. Actually, I'm not a cheat teacher. But yeah, where's the joy in all of that is kind of my question, you know? You like my necklace stack? Thank you so much. Um, there I've said it. Yes. You have just deduced something crazy and proud of you for doing that because no one else has caught on. Sounds like a mini Andrew Tate. I know, I know. I put everything in stupid places, TBH. Yeah, I'm realizing I'm doing that right now, which is not good. Not good, not great. Anyway, and captivating princess. Wow, thank you. Money and compliments from a lot of women sounds like joy to me. Yeah, but is it joy? Is that joy? Is that really joy? I mean, it like there's more freedom, absolutely, but does he enjoy this? I mean, I think he enjoys having money, but again, where's the joy? And I just find it interesting. I don't know. Why are people so weird and gross? I wonder that too, constantly. I live in a utopian world, do I? Did I say that? Absolutely do not. Let folks be folks. Gay people feel the same about love that we do. Of course. That 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 goes without saying. We all know that. I would have to say I would feel pretty fulfilled about that, TBH. Yeah, but who's left when there's nothing else, you know? When all that fades. Because also the other thing is, all of these things are very short term. Like these things that he's doing. He's young. I'm pretty sure he's like 20, but when he gets older, these things are going to catch up to him and like eventually it's going to be like I don't know, he's going to have like health issues I think because of all the things that he's like putting in his body, I think. Like this I mean, he might be able to recover at some point, but to do that at such a fundamental age, I'm pretty sure he was like doing steroids at such a young age, which is so risky. Um so yeah, I think it's just such a risky thing to do and sad. Where the friggin' where 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 the where the heck? I can't find my stupid earrings. But anyway, whatever, it's fine. Who are we talking about? We're talking about clavicular. But I do work out 1 hour a day. That's great. I believe I mean you can no, I no, but no. You can think that, but no, I just find him fascinating as a character. Um, because also like him interacting with Will Vicky, I don't know if it's a bit. I hope it's not. Like I feel like it would be nice if it wasn't. But you know, did you watch the Clivia SNL skit? It was pissed me off. SNL is funny. That skit wasn't. Um, yeah, SNL is funny. That skit was really bad and very cringe. Yeah, that was stupid. So what beautification rituals do I go through? I work out and I do a lot of skincare. Which skit? It was the one where they had like a hammer and they were like hitting their chin or whatever, their jawline. Um, yeah. Have I ever played volleyball? God, I wish I was one of those hot volleyball players, but no, unfortunately not. SNL is funny. It was funny, not so much now though. No, SNL is still funny. They have good skits. They also have really bad skits, just like literally every other generation. Some of them are really good, some of them are really bad. Like every other generation has good and bad weeks, you know? We know that. I'm almost positive I know you IRL or knew you. Do we? Maybe it's possible. I know the athlete soup lore. Yes, I was an athlete for most of my life. Levi? Most balanced SNL take I've ever heard. I know, everyone's so extreme with it. You also looks maxing like Clav? No, absolutely not. I don't hate myself like that. I hate myself in other ways, but not in that way. Like, obviously, there are things that I would like to change about myself. Will I? No. I accept myself for who I am. Because also, I love my personality. I used to be ugly and fat, so not anymore. And now I'm happy with how I look. Hope you have a great one. Thank you so much. I hope you have a great one. Thanks for stopping by. Um, bye bye, sweetie. I hope you have a wonderful day. See you again. I hope you have a wonderful day. Thank you so much for joining. Bye bye, sweetie. W glow up. Thank you. Thank you. Perhaps you are unconsciously maximizing your social appearance score for men. No, I also just kind of like to look pretty. There's also that. I also love looking pretty and cute, you know? Um, do you mean like on here? Cuz on here, yes, but not elsewhere. Outside, if I go outside, I do not look like this when I walk outside. I look very homely. I look bad. I have very baggy clothes on purpose. So, there's a delay? Probably. Yeah, I don't know how to get rid of the delay. Sorry. You think I look very cute though. Thank you so much. Thank you very much. I appreciate being called cute. Anyway, I'm not good with people and socializing. I love socializing, to be honest. I love talking to people. Like once you said chopped unk style when you go outside. Literally, no, I'm chopped in unk whenever I go outside just because I don't want to get stared at. And it's happened more than once. Someone had a very astute observation about a particular part of my body, and it does happen that I walk through the city and sometimes I see people holding up their phone. So, whatever city that might be, wherever it is in the world, but that's scary. It's scary, and I just don't want myself out there like that and just no consent, like really terrible, really awful. So, I have to dress like that even when it's hot. When men go live, nobody cares. Yeah, be interesting enough, and then people will. Like, that's happened over and over again. There are so many men who have huge followings, like Asmongold. You're gonna say that, but then like not acknowledge Asmongold? Are we kidding? That sucks for real soup. It really does suck. Cause also this whole BBL thing, people think that like I got this done so that I have that kind of attention. I have always had this body since I was young. I have had the same body. I used to get made fun of for this. It wasn't always fun. Okay. It wasn't always like, oh, people liked that. No, I was made fun of it. It was not a positive thing, especially yeah, and people think that I got it done and I don't. I've never gotten anything done entirely natural. Um, Being a woman is more a consumed product. There are many men who watch the content because the subject matters appeal, but the combination of that and the female presentation is also appealing. Interesting. Being a woman is more a consumed. There are men. That is a very balanced thing to say, Jacob. There are many men who watch content because of the subject matter's appeal, but the combination of that and the female presentation is also appealing. Exactly, exactly. That is such a perfect, apt, astute. Again, astute. I don't know if it's astute or astute. Um, uh, it's not natural. I can see on the sides how it was operated. It absolutely was not. I don't have to prove anything though. But yeah, just woke up. Well, welcome. Astute with an A. Thank you so much. Um, I haven't been here since October. Well, welcome back. But if you see a leg hopping around, tell it to go home. I've been looking for it for a few years now. Your leg? You were boring but pretty. Okay. Okay. I like trolling soup. Sorry. It's okay. No worries. I don't. Yeah, it's fine. People do a little trolling. I'd prefer if you didn't, but you can see the lines on the side. No, and I have nothing to prove to you. I have nothing to prove to you because I know the reality of my history, so nothing to prove. But yeah, yeah, it sucks because I didn't ask for this, but I do have it. People say they're like, wow, I'm so jealous, and I'm like, yeah, but I also wish I could go outside and not get fucking stared at constantly, you know? Just people on here. Well, thank you so much, Lucas. People on here need to be trolled. The viewers who are really cruel should be trolled, frankly. Your followers are funny. Some of them are really funny. Some of them are really terrible, but some of them are really, really funny. I can't blame a dude to try. You look beautiful. Just kidding. Well, thank you. Oh, just kidding. Wait, what? Can't blame a dude to try. You look beautiful. Was just kidding. Oh, it's okay. Well, what did you say actually? It's not. Oh, you were saying that it doesn't look natural. Okay. Well, whatever. Um. Hello, Peace Killer. What's going on with these thumbnails? Just silly, you know. That's LeBron. LeBron James. If you troll, at least be funny. Literally, at least be funny if you're gonna do that. You know. I was kidding about you not being natural. I mean, what's the joke? What's the joke? I want to laugh. I love laughing. It's a bit delayed. I don't know how to not get it delayed. Sorry. Sorry, pals. What's this? Oh, I don't want that. No, take it off. Um, what's that? Oh, lighting. Wow, it makes no difference at all. Anyway, hello all. Chat, she loves fart jokes. I really do love a fart joke. Trying to get you to stand up. Yeah, creep. Don't do that. Hey, you looking cute? Thank you so much. Thank you. Thanks. Thanks, y'all. Hello, miss. Hello. Shout out from Massachusetts. Hello, I bid you adieu, Massachusetts. Hello, baby girl. Hello. But yeah, I do always love I love when people talk about you saw my earring? Where? Where are they? I can't find them. Um I feel like I took them off here yesterday. I love those earrings. Oh, here they are. I found them, don't worry. Clavicular is the man. The delay is actually kind of funny, is it? I don't know how to fix it. I read someone else's comment. I found that comment funny. That's why I said that. Told you. Told me what? Oh, that you found it? Thank you. My diet? I eat a bunch of like lard and a bunch of sugar. I just like eat all of that together. Wow, thank you so much. Love from the Netherlands. Oh my god, where's your cup of soup? What's your favorite just random question? Good night. It's 11. Oh my god, I love the Netherlands. I've been there before. I love it. I've been to Dusseldorf and then of course like Amsterdam. But yeah, one of my most cherished memories with my brother is being in the Netherlands, and we had such a wonderful time together. I think about it. Oh, Lord made me laugh out loud. Three main food groups: sugar, salt, and fat. Exactly. Yes, I prefer to just eat sugar and salt and a bunch of bread, tons of bread. So that's my diet. That's my diet. I'm from Australia. Hello. It's autumn there. Oh my god, that's crazy. Have I been to Puerto Rico? Sure have. I have tons of family there. You think fart jokes are funny? Pray you don't ever get candida? Candida. I don't know what that is. I don't want that shit. What is clavicular? He is a streamer who I don't know. He's a sad, fascinating character that is like a direct response from like the red pilled era and like the looks maxing. Like he was molded and now he thinks that the only thing that's important is your looks. He even said that you can take out loans and then just get surgery. He's like you're like going to school isn't as good of an investment than being attractive or um getting what's it called? Getting a degree or whatever. Yeah, he said some shit like that. He's like, "You look like a founding father." Pinning that. Pinning that. I love that. You look like you look like a founding father. That's so funny. I love it. Your skin is beautiful and clear. Thank you so much. I do looks max my face a lot. The timing is everything. The timing is absolutely everything. My name is you're my new favorite YouTuber. Thank you so much. Buddy T, thank you so much, guys. Thank you. Hello, hello. Thank you so much for the happy poop. Thank you. And do you believe that? That I look like a founding father? Yes, I do believe I look like a founding father. Anyway, you all can call me father or daddy if you will. Um, ready for what? What do you mean ready? I'm not ready. I'm not ready for anything. Actually, I'm ready for everything. Just kidding. I'm ready for everything. You need help? I suggest you use this thing for the internet to look up whatever problem you're having because I can't fix that for you. Crazy work. Um, what was I gonna say? Give me a quick second, y'all. Also, it's so funny when people say that they um anyway, people are attracted to sorry. Uh because I'm bald and got a giant wait, well, people are attracted to looks. How do I know that? Because I'm bald and got a giant nose. So yeah, he's not wrong. Gotta get comfortable being alone. All of that. Well, I don't but like you're all worthy of love regardless of your appearance. And like I understand that that's the view of society, that that's kind of like not necessarily society, but also it is within our like system one to be appearance based. But at the same time, hello, welcome in. Hello, hello. Is the ultimate fart joke, is it really? It is our system one, but then when we go into becoming, you know, Wally, so you're telling me you're bald and you have anything to say about a role? Any kind of you have anything to say about Margot Robbie? So you're admitting that, and you said Margot Robbie's mid. Am I understanding that correct? am I am I understanding this correctly? You love my hair? Thank you. Hello, welcome in. Hello, hello, hello. But anyway, I didn't say Margot Robbie was mid. Didn't you say that she? I thought you said she's all right. Hello, hello, hello. Well, thank you so much. People don't like to be stared at, but look how they dress. Yeah, I don't go outside like this, so yeah, no, I don't want to be. Margot Robbie's mid. I mean, you must be the most attractive person on the planet to be able to say that and have all your hair, all that. All I'm saying is if you have anything bad to say about someone's appearance, you better be gorgeous. You better be absolutely stunning. Anyway, Zara Larson is unreal though. She's like it's like looking into the sun, you know? She's like hard to look at. Um like me, no. And I'm fine with that. I don't care. But why say negative things at all? I agree. I was only speaking positively about these baddies. It's something else for it, dude, unreal. Literally so unreal. Um, yeah. Hello, hello, hello. Um, I know I look like everyone from Stray Kids. No, I've never. Nope, don't have a child. Nope, never. No. People are born with good looks and others not so much. That's why it's hard for some people to fit into society and easier for others. Absolutely, absolutely. I completely agree. But they're kind of saying that, like, even if you aren't born for that, then like you can fix that kind of thing. And what he's saying is he's giving people a guide to become more attractive so that you can then have an easier time in life. But I also just wish, like, I don't know, it's the same thing that girls have been doing for like millennia, you know? I don't know. Is it a bad thing? I don't know. There's like a I don't know. I don't know. Cuz it's just you feel like hollow at the end of it when you're not working on your personality, you know? Like he hates like talking to people. He hasn't worked on his personality, so he hates talking to people. Um it was a contest between me and my friends. You're so pretty though. I don't know even know what you said. Without substance a 10 is so ugly. Been there. Same. Literally. Please. No. Uh You said I look like I don't know what that means, but I'm also I've learned to just not read things out loud because you guys ruin things. Did you know that you guys ruin not all of you, but like the collective you ruin so many good things, you know? Like things could be so much easier if y'all didn't just like freak out in a lot of ways. Do you know what I'm saying? Sorry about that. I don't even know what that means. I don't care. A 10 without a personality is a 0 in my book. Yeah, some people view that, some people don't, you know? Cooter baiting, I'm dead. Why are you always yelling at us? Who's yelling? I'd rather be funny sometimes and considered ugly, than be considered attractive and not funny, yeah. Yeah. If you're ever having a bad day, just remember you're more attractive than someone else. I don't like that. I don't. That doesn't make me feel better. That's. I guess that's. I your intent was nice, but like I don't. That doesn't make me feel better. Being more attractive than someone doesn't make me feel better. Because I don't like go up to people and like first meet them, and then I'm like, I don't size people up when I meet them. I meet people with the intention of being friends. And that has like bitten me in the ass more than once. So, um how old do you need to be to join this live? An adult. An adult I'd prefer, please. Should looks max, the better you look, the easier your life, bad or good. I don't like that. I don't like that. Because like I understand wanting to like improve your appearance. I don't necessarily think that there's anything inherently wrong with that. But when it becomes like a hierarchy and then they have like, Giga Chad and like all this entire hierarchy, I understand the general like want to like improve your appearance, but like to the point of it replacing every other aspect of your life is harmful. And like this kid, he's going to like burn out very quickly, you know? Do you know what I'm saying? Anyway, that's how I feel about it. I just feel like I do things to improve my appearance. I'm constantly doing like red light therapy on my hair. Cuz obviously like you lose a loved one, I'm going to lose my hair. I know you guys like to clown on me about it. It's fine. It's part of being on the internet, but um yeah, I do a lot of red light therapy on my hair. Cuz I was losing it and you guys were right. I didn't even realize, but it's true. I was losing my hair because of you know, how sad I was and just the shock of losing someone very close to you. So you're right. You guys were absolutely right, but I think I'm restoring my hairline a little more, I think. Um but either way, that shit looks so comfortable. Wait, what? But yeah, so the internet's going to internet. I understand that that's just part of like being here, you know? But it's cooked. That's fair. It might be. It might be. Balding runs in my family. My grandpa was bald, but I'm not letting that happen to me. I'm doing the best that I can to not let that happen to me. Um, like the rest of us baldies. Nah, I'm okay. See, I'm not bald. I'm not bald at all. In fact, my hair's become a lot thicker. It's like it's really grown a lot. But it's just it's getting better though. This part's getting a lot better. It used to be shiny all the way up until here. So this is an improvement. And this too. This part I'm just having it's a little stubborn, but it's getting better. I'm looks maxing, I'm hair maxing. I'm hair maxing. We're getting it back, you know? Who's clavicle and what are we talking about? I was just talking about him. I think he's just an interesting symptom of I don't know what's going on currently with men and women. You know, it's very interesting how like men are improving their appearance in a similar way that women are, and so I was just commenting on that. I just find that very interesting. And I also, again, don't think that there's anything wrong with that. And I'll raise you this. I think there's literally nothing wrong with a man getting a toupee. Like I've seen these like insane toupees and they look so good. And I think every woman that I know that I've seen and talked to, they're all like, yeah, that we have no problem with that. We don't think that there's anything wrong with that, you know? From a brown color to a lighter brown or blonde. Well, that's actually because I used to bleach my hair like platinum blonde. If you look at some of my older videos, you can see the platinum blonde, but all of this is my natural hair up here. Um Also, the platinum blonde doesn't always look good in every lighting, and my hair, this hair looks, I love this hair. I love my natural hair color, and I don't know why. Yeah, I think it looks so pretty. Some people are rejected because of the way they look. Coming from personal experience, you gotta fake it until you make it in this world. Yeah, yeah, but did you? Yeah, I don't know. What brand is my shirt? I don't know. It's probably from Shop Cider, I think. Hi, hello, welcome in. Please stop spamming. Thank you. What's my height and weight? What a crazy thing to ask someone. Um, I'm 6'3" and I'm 180 pounds. Put yourself in our shoes. Yeah, I think that that is a really difficult thing to face every single day. Um, hello, Danielle. Hello, hello. I feel like, have you come here before? Have you been to this live before? How's your day today? Pretty good. 6'3" makes me feel short. I'm 5'3". That's okay. Nothing wrong with a short king, you know? There's someone for everyone. I fully believe there really is someone for everyone. Don't want to put myself in their stinky shoes. That's gross. No, I mean, we need to, I don't know. I don't know how I feel about like completely misandry right now. I don't really like it. And I feel like I understand why women do feel that, frankly, because it is like really frustrating not having men understand why we would prefer the bear, you know? Um, but at the same time, it makes me sad. Like what men are going through. Again, it's a symptom of what men are like. I'm not going to say that men aren't suffering. They absolutely are. They absolutely are. And they always have been. But so have women. And we should, in fact, bond over the difficult time that we all have in life. And maybe we have difficulties in different ways. And maybe that's something we could bond over because life is fucking hard. Why are we silent about stuff that's vulnerable? Why are we quiet about that shit? Everyone's like, when someone is confessing something sad, like this has happened to me over and over again, like where I'll start crying on live or whatever, and people are like, life is hard, get over it. Like everyone has some shit to deal with. And it's like, yes. So why do I have to be quiet about it just because you were forced to be quiet about it? You don't have to be quiet about it. Like, we all should bond over this, you know? And I get worried about my insecurities all the time. Everyone is entitled to insecurities and boundaries. Absolutely. Absolutely. Life is tough. Get a helmet. I mean, no. Life is tough and continue to be vulnerable because that is part of life and it also is the thrill of life. It's hard for a lot of people, good looking people, to talk about ugly people. There's barriers and levels in society. That's fair. That's completely fair. I just was genuinely trying to put myself in your shoes, sincerely, but maybe I failed to do that. Um, yeah. And chill. Thank you. Thank you so much. Super unknown plants. That's definitely something I've had to learn with losing my leg. I'm so sorry that you lost your leg. Oh, that's terrible. I have toxic parents. Heard. Heard. Your video is lagging the sound. Is it really? Why? Why? Is it really lagging or don't yell at you for saying? Why would I yell at you? Nonverbal disclosure by agreeing to disagree on moral preferences. What? So it is laggy? Here, hang on, let me leave and then come back. Did that do anything? I don't know why it's laggy. I shouldn't be having a problem. Is it this? Perhaps? Maybe? It's fixed? Oh, great. Okay. Now I understand harassment and all that, but female unironically says, I choose the bear. of the dude for real. That's some next level dumb shit. I'm sorry, but I like you, but nah, man. Like all the dudes. Do you want me to explain it? Why? I'm just gonna explain it. So the reason why is because the absolute worst case scenario of a bear is it kills me viciously, right? That is the worst case scenario with a bear. The worst case scenario with a man is, do I have to tell you? I mean, there are endless documentaries about it. Endless documentaries about it. Do I have to tell you? There's some heinous things that white men do, you know? Like, heinous. Like, pick any fucking documentary. Any documentary. That is the worst case scenario. I think you should forget about men and just accept Jesus. I'm set, but thank you. Life is tough, but your voice makes it a little better. Oh, thanks. Sounds really good in my ears. Well, no problem. Which again? Okay. Should we talk about it? Ted Bundy. Um, the other guy, also white. Pretty much almost every school shooter. Um, I don't know. There's definitely a consistency, but again, it's not. I'm not going to blame necessarily the entire race, but I also do think that those people who are suffering in that way need to be tended to, and they're not. So, this conversation also would be really helpful if you could listen to my words instead of just reacting. Please listen because I address all of these things and I did not say all men. I said that there's a consistency with white men. But causation is not causation whatever it is. I forgot. Um yeah, that's talking about pathology. Yeah. Wow, that's racist. Looking for anything, grasping at straws. And correlation. Thank you so much. Causation is not correlation. Um Isolation has a lot to do with it. Exactly. What a profoundly sad take. It is sad. What's crazy is if only we had social media and cameras during slavery. If only. I don't feel I have the authority to speak on that. You look exhausted. I feel bad. You're correct. Is it true that the same ones that say this statement is racist unironically are racist? It's almost like every time. Hello, the Derpy Warrior. Thank you so much for the $2. Hello, welcome in. It's almost like that happens like every time too. Yeah. They're like, wow, that's racist, but then is racist. Like mad racist, like voted the wrong way, you know? Wow, that's racist. Hmm. But yeah, so literally look up any documentary about like someone that put someone in a basement for however long and then did horrible things to them for decades. And then you tell me if the bear is worse because at least it's over. It's done. Do you know what I'm saying? Racism is fine when used correctly. Also, reverse racism isn't a thing. Sorry, I'm not getting into that, but has nothing to do with this. People have to think about their comments before bleeping it out there. Anyway, I'd army for 3 miles just to hear you fart in a walkie-talkie. Thank you so much. Why is it about race? Just because there's like a common, like if you look at a graph, it's just higher. It's just it is it is empirical evidence. Sorry. I thought you weren't like, OMG, how do I say it? The world would be that effed up, just sad and just hating men. And yes, absolutely racist. It's not, though. Sorry. That's so sad that you decided to start talking bad about white men. And? And? What's my race, by the way? I mean, technically I'm white, but my ethnicity, I'm Puerto Rican and Norwegian, so. Yeah. Pattern recognition is not racism, literally. There's something to that, you know? There's a correlation there. And I think that it has to do with loneliness. It absolutely does. She Boricua. That's right. That's right. She is. Hello, welcome in. Oh, you're Puerto Rican. I understand now. Yeah. And I'm also highly educated. I have a master's degree in journalism. So I know how to look up proper evidence and stats and all of that. So Puerto Rican isn't a race. Did I say that it was a race? I said my race was white. You guys really need to learn to listen. You know? Like, listen. You're a lesbian? I thought you were American. um, great opener. Well, welcome in. Um, well, now that was racist. Now that's racist. And now you get banned. Hope this helps. Puerto Rican is a race. It is not a race. Puerto Rican is Latina. I don't even know. It's more of an ethnicity. That was certainly racist. What? Why are you here? LOL. Get off of on dissing others. Did I diss anyone? I actually didn't. My favorite race is probably number one because it's faster than NASCAR. Yes, exactly. F1. Exactly. That's my favorite race too. Is F1. Instantly banning people who don't agree with you is exactly the kind of behavior we expect from journalists. No, that person said something racist. Again, you guys need to learn to listen. I hate being categorized as a white male. I mean, there's nothing again inherently wrong with being a white male, but there's a certain kind of, you know, some things just kind of consistently can be true, but it doesn't mean that it's true for everyone, obviously. You know? I think that white males still suffer a lot, clearly. Like if they're reacting that strongly in that way, something is wrong. They aren't being supported in the right way. You know? There's something wrong there for that to happen. Do you know what I'm saying? I'm not blaming necessarily the entire race. There's something that's specific to that's continuously happening, that they're not being supported and loved in the way that they need to prevent something horrible like that happening. Okay, I mean then get out. I don't know what to tell you. I think I have an extremely balanced view of what I'm trying to say right now, but it seems like you're not listening. I think you guys aren't listening to anything that I'm saying. So, isn't Irish the biggest ethnic group in Puerto Rico? No? I'm new to the stream. What's going on? Welcome in. We're talking about empirical evidence, and some people just like really are not listening holistically to what I'm trying to say, and that's not my fault. Some of you are listening, some of you are not. I'm not giving you a like. Goodbye. Bye. I don't care. I don't care at all. Is a race. They are not Latino or Hispanic. We are Caribbean heritage. But isn't that an ethnicity? Said it's about clavicular. Yeah, we're talking about clavicular. A few bad apples ruin it for the rest of us. I went back to college in my late 20s and got a lot of cold stares whenever I had a chance to speak because my professors and peers have these assumptions. I'm sorry. I don't know why you're getting. I think it's awesome. I think it's also a better time to get your degree later on like later in your 20s, because then you can actually, you know exactly what it is that you want to get, you know? You're the best. Well, thank you so much, Deaf Skater. Um, you almost did one hand claps. Probably shouldn't have done that. Anyway, Puerto Rico is not part of the Caribbean. It's getting tough. My offer still stands, by the way, before I leave, a free plane ticket to India. No, I think I'm all set, but thank you so much. Um, going off topic, can you bless me? Can you stand up? No, I'm all set, but thank you. Sad channel. You're so right. Propaganda, no one, for the most part, is loved the way they should, to be frank, except by God. Okay. Problem isn't race, but division, brainwashing, etc. Makes sense. All problem. It is fascinating to me when people talk about brainwashing, but then also talk about God in a traditional sense. How can you say that about brainwashing and then talk about something that you're indoctrinated into, you know? And then you also like, it's just fascinating. And the irony is fascinating. Thank you so much, Will. Thank you. I will no longer sell bananas from today onward. I will sell apples. Best of luck to you. I just lost my last two saves of Fallout New Vegas. Oh no! It's good to be open-minded. Yeah, absolutely. I'm sorry that that happened to you, honestly, Lucas. I'm sorry. Soup, use the head massager. I honestly might. So you think believing in God is brainwashing? Not inherently, but it is indoctrination, and it has to be acknowledged that the traditional sense of like organized religion is absolutely indoctrination. But I don't think believing in a God inherently is wrong, but you're indoctrinated to spread the word of like, which is what you're doing here. You know what I mean? Brainwashing is forcing your opinion on God. Yeah, exactly. So, and people talk about sheep and stuff, and I'm like, but you're you're talking. It's just anyway. They send you gifts in exchange for you getting angry at strangers. That's not. Yeah, that's a mischaracterization of what's happening because I haven't been angry this whole time, to be honest. Thank you, Sound Income. Hello, bro. It's been a minute. How are you? If you're in chat and not Puerto Rican, don't speak on race. You're not. We originate from Taino and Indians and Africans and some Spain. We are all slaves, and we are definitely Caribbean 100%. Literally, I don't know how people are this stupid. How can you possibly correct me on being Puerto Rican, like, and then also be so wrong? Like you say it's so. It's just so funny. Anything someone brings up, God around me, I bring up Roland, the closet goblin. Yeah, exactly, your closet goblin. If that stuff makes them feel more at peace and happy, it shouldn't be rejected. They can do that, but then don't tell me about it. Why do you have to spread the word, you know? 20 years ago when that happened, I had a near death experience. I don't need a religion to tell me there's one and I saw him. Wow, that's so horrible, Danielle. I'm so sorry that that happened to you. Holy shit, I'm glad you're okay. Oh my God, that's so horrible. Have you read the book through in its entirety? Oh, wait. I want to report hate speech. Damn, there's a lot of you that just like ruin things for everyone else, you know? Anywho, you're kind of strange. I am. This is true. My condolences to your brother. Can we make a moment of silence and take a moment in honor of your brother? I don't want to do a moment of silence, but I appreciate the condolences. Thank you. Thank you very much. Damn, what are y'all saying? Oh. When I was nearly taken out, it was scary, but it was out of body and so wow, that's so horrible. I'm so sorry. Um, you need mods. I really do. My mods are busy, and that's okay. I actually wrote a book about my near-death experience, but I won't plug it. Well, I'm so sorry that that happened to you, regardless. It's because we know the goodness of God and not brainwashed version. How do you know what the brainwashed version is or isn't? I asked my crush out. Best of luck. Before I got rejected, feeling pretty low, and I think our friendship is ruined now too. You can still save the friendship. You can still save the friendship, but you just have to like reassure them, you know? They just want you to see from their perspective, but I understand where you're coming from. I mean, I don't hate organized religion. I need you to know. What bothers me is it being spewed at me as much as it is. It's annoying. I don't have necessarily an entire issue with it, but if someone true people truly believe that someone go to heaven, then they tell you about it so you avoid going to the bad place, right? It's not from a place of hate. Um yeah, but it prevents people from like living their lives, especially when there's like this weird hierarchy as well. And then also like I understand finding forgiveness and um comfort in God. I really do. But was frightening and what happened to me on the other side was beautiful and peaceful. Wow. I'm so sorry. I'm gonna take soup side over chats. I mean, here's the thing. If I'm wrong, I do want to know. It taught me a lot, not just about death. Ugh, I'm so sorry. Illusions in this world. Yeah, there are so many illusions. It's hard to take things at face value. Absolutely. Absolutely. All right, I'm finally caught up. Anywho, well, welcome in. Hello if you're new. What kind of music am I into? Various things. You find comfort in my presence? Well, thank you. Rasputin, hello. Hello, welcome in. Does she always talk this much? Yes, absolutely. Ooh, losers. We got some losers in chat. Some, but not all. Who's this? Kim. Hello, Kim. Hello, welcome in. Glad you cleaned your room. Sort of. It's a little still a little messy. Could use a little improvement here and there, but what are you gonna do? Working on it. Am I a loser? No, I mean, yeah. My favorite color? My favorite color, probably blue. What instrument did you play? I used to play piano. Arrogant? Damn right. You think I'm arrogant? Then damn right. I am arrogant. And that's what I am. Then that's exactly what I am, baby. Hello, blue is the best color. I love that color. Hello, Just the Messenger. My favorite color is green. That's very sweet. Do I miss playing piano? Not really. Just got back from Taco Bell. Hello. Okay, arrogant. That's a lie. I mean, it's just like the best thing to do when someone's like spamming like that and, spending their time on your live, just like trying to get to you is just admit whatever it is, you know? Are you drunk this morning? No. I love how people just say that when you just have interesting things to say. They're like, or like it's just unique and different, and they're like, "Are you on drugs?" this guy, this guy's on drugs. No, I'm sorry that you haven't experienced someone with like anything else to say, but it's not that I'm on drugs. I just, developed more of a personality than you, I guess. She honestly pretty fair. People just got to respect her boundaries. I think I'm pretty fair. I try my best to be fair, but yeah. Thank you for saying that. I try to be fair. If I'm not, I would want to know. Have I ever been hiking? Yes. Okay. Um, it is crazy. Don't drink and drive. That's true. Don't do that. Do you think you're building rockets or that you're here to save the world? Um, what the fuck? What the fuck kind of stupid question is that? Do I need mods help? I'm right here. I'm okay. I'm okay. I have to do vetting first before I just make people mods. Um, so while I appreciate the thought, I can't. I have to do more vetting. There's a process, you know. If you want to apply, maybe you could, we could talk in the DMs or something. I didn't attack you. I just asked a question where you made a comment. Can you apologize? What the fuck? Let me see what you said. You did attack me. What the fuck? Go fuck yourself. What the fuck? You did. You literally said, oh my god, so dumb. Anyway, do I want a boyfriend? No. I have money and I'm better than you. Then so let it then so be it. She is my father. I am your father. I am your father. You have money and you're better than me. Then so be it. Then you're right. Then you're right that you think that you're better than me. Then you're correct. I have a clean record and resume, and I'm handsome and a family man. Can I be your moderator? It really depends. I got a two bean burrito. Let's freaking go, dude. I've never eaten or drunk anything in my life. Don't care. um, no, I asked you if you were drunk. That was a genuine question. You called me a loser and the other names, but Chad is right, but arrogant. No, I asked if you were drunk. Yeah, why are you asking that? I'm very clearly not. That sounded more like applying to be a husband than a moderator. Yeah, yeah, that's kind of more what it sounded like, you know? Um, do I like a Baja Blast? I really do. I really, really do. Why is there a square box for round pizza? That's such a good point. I think it has to do with storing the box itself. Hello, welcome in. Hello, hello. Oh, no, no, it's not. His name's Nazir, guys. If you were sensible, I would have given you a few dollars. I need you to know I don't care. Like, so sincerely, I don't care. You know what I mean? She's great if you ask me. Thank you so much. Don't give it to him. He will dictate your whole channel. Absolutely. No, absolutely not. There's a whole process. There's a whole process. I'm not just going to give it to anyone. Why do you get so many spammers? I don't know. You pity me? Then go ahead. Pity me. I kind of pity you. You're kind of still on here even though you hate it. It sounds like a you problem. If you don't like it here, you can go. You have free will. No one's keeping you here. Why are you still here? Ooh, ooh, we're not doing that. Don't do that. Putting you in timeout. Don't be racist. Thank you. Don't do that. Putting you in timeout, giving you another chance. Don't be racist. Thank you. Yeah, but thank you so much for not being racist like that. You know what I mean? Even though you were. Anyway, who was racist? Someone was. Anyway, I don't want to bring attention to it. Didn't like it. Cheesy bread? Cheesy bread is delicious. Soup putting kids in timeout, literally. You live off of viewer scraps. Okay. And? What? Uh, I think he was trying to raise me up, but that's not the point. Someone was being racist to him, and I just don't want that in my chat. I don't care if you guys like make jokes about me. I don't feel bad about those jokes, frankly, but freaking bozo. God, I love bozo. I love when people say bozo. Hello, Venezuela. What did Wally say? What did Wally say that was funny? Damn it, I missed it. You look nice. Thank you so much. The comments a reflection of the male only racist, sexist. Yeah, I agree. Uh, I wouldn't even give you $1. Well, that's because I wouldn't be asking if you saw me on the street. If you saw me on the street, I wouldn't be asking for $1. So, um, hi from Den. Hello. Damn it, I missed it, bro. Grow up. Wait, what? I didn't mean to be mean. I was just saying that because the moderator audition. Oh, it's okay. Don't worry about it. You weren't being mean. If you hate her, I'm a fucking scream. That's so funny. Why you not want to come back on streams? A lot of people on here hate themselves and then they ask you where you went. Yeah, literally, literally, that happened. Oh my god, I'm pinning that comment. I'm pinning that fucking comment. Because it's true. Like, I really need to be in a certain frame of mind and to feel good enough to go live because, like, a lot of you are heinous. A lot of you are so heinous that I really do have to be in a certain kind of state of mind in order to combat that and, like, to not be emotional enough. Because if I'm too emotional and I get on live, it's like I'm pushing it too much and it's not good for anyone. Um, and I don't like getting pushed to that point, you know? But I feel like I've gotten to a good frame of mind now. In the past, maybe not, but yeah, my dad owns an egg farm. Um, yeah. Wait, what did Wally say? What was funny? That was crazy accident mix up I made there. Oh, thank you, Peace Killer. Oh my god, thank you so much. Love you. Thank you so much, Peace Killer. I really appreciate it. My goodness, 8 months only for me to stream like 3 months out of that. I'm so sorry that I haven't been consistent. I'm working through some things and processing the best I can, you know? Who the fuck? Bro, who the fuck are you guys? She has come on here to show us content and you don't even appreciate it. Thank you, Holly. Thank you. Peace Killer is great. Nazir, why are you being rude? A lot of people live a poor me drama. They are programmed that way and they're not doing it intentionally. Yeah, that poor me thing is so interesting. That like cry bully thing that people do is so fascinating to me. Um, the other 1% I just don't listen to. I mean, the 1%, I don't care about what most people say. Um, please be respectful with the chat. Yeah. Yeah, yeah. I forgot what I was gonna say. Anyway, it's just really true. It's extremely painfully true. And then they're like, "Where have you been? Why haven't you been back?" It's like I really need to be in a certain frame of mind. And I understand that I'm going up against the internet, right? As a girl that is like, dressed with tight clothes. I understand that that's part of it, but at the same time I really have to be in a certain frame of mind, you know? Good evening. I just like to say, well, thank you so much. Good evening to you, or morning, or wherever you might be, because you are a good person. Is it back? Did it work? Is anyone here? Hello? Is anyone still here? Damn, that sucks. I was having fun. Is it back at all? Did it come back? Is anyone here? Someone can give me some feedback. Is it here? Is it back? Damn, that sucks. I was enjoying being live. Oh, it looks like it's back. Hello? Oh, oh, oh. It's back. Okay, sorry. I didn't see the chat. For some reason it got caught. Okay, I'm glad it's working. Um, yeah, I'm glad it's working. Hello, welcome back. Yes. Hello, hello. That was funny. You sounded like a malfunctioning robot. You're back. I am back. I'm welcome. Thank you so much. Thank you for hanging out. Yeah. Also, thank you for did effing grandma call again? No, you can't get a smooch, but thank you so much for asking. Does this bother you? I think you guys also actually really like my forehead. That's how I feel about that. Can I make a joke? I'm sad. Only if the joke is good. Thank you, Jocelyn. Nope, just armpits. Yeah, yeah, you guys are really into that armpit shit. Um, uh-oh, you guys got timed out. What'd you do? What'd you do? What'd you say? Yeah, we do like your forehead. I'm sorry, guys. I'm sorry. I asked about something. Sorry, guys. If you just got timed out, I baited you by accident. There you go. There you are again. Hello, hello. Sorry, guys. I have that banned just because people like spam it who just come in for the first time. And I find it really annoying, so I just ban the comment. But I am very sorry if you just got timed out. I'm sorry. Just don't say that. You aren't sorry. I mean, I am and I'm not because I am sorry that you guys accidentally got baited by accident by me. Hi Kappa, how's your whole life today? It's okay. My life's okay today. You're not? I'm not. Sorry? No, I'm sorry. I didn't mean to do that. It was an accident. It shines bright like a diamond. Thank you so much. Thank you. Your dad passed away? I'm so sorry that your dad passed away. I need some laughing gas that she's on. I love to laugh. I love to laugh. I just haven't been feeling like even more sad than I usually am. Hi again. Hi, Alaya. Hello. Guys, I have come back for you and still hating because if you are, you're jealous, people like her and no one likes. Wait, what? Um, yeah, people are jealous and then they put it in like a weird way. But also, I don't like saying that because then people are like, jealous? Jealous of what? Jealous of what? But then it's like, okay, you're only proving my point. um, just a heads up, people on here are beasts. Stay safe, thank you. If you know what I mean. Yes. Wait, what do you mean? I don't think I know what you mean. Any advice on how a man can best discipline his girlfriend? Ooh, ooh. Try again. Try again. Wrong answer. Wrong answer. Try again. Uh, never hide what you think. Thank you so much. You're so right. Thank you so much. A vixen. Thank you. Thank you so much. A vixen. Nah, it's pretty good to hide what you think a lot of the time. I can't. I can't do that. I can't hide what I think. I care a lot about a lot of things. Um, put on a funny mustache. That's my first memory of my life. That's so fun. I miss doing that shit. Tell them what you fucking hate them since they do. Yeah, exactly. Exactly. You're right, Holly, the cat's eye lover. That vixen response was nice. I just liked that. I liked that. You're stunning and brave. Thank you. Be the nicest to your girlfriend. Exactly. Oh, that's so cute. Are your parents bakers because you're a cutie pie? That's adorable. I love that. Oh, guys. That's so cute. Yes, we're gonna be jolly. We're gonna fight the sadness. We're gonna fight the sadness, right, guys? Um, if you never hide what you think, there's gonna be a lot of chaos, though. But here's the thing: I love talking about my opinions, and I have nowhere else to put them. Okay, and I think my opinions. I never see my opinions represented in other people, so that's why I think I like. That's why I like enjoying. That's why I like talking in general. That's why I just like talking. But what about your necklace and hand bracelet, please? I don't have any bracelets on right now, but Are you from Tennessee? Because you're the only 10 I see. That's a good one. I love that. It's me, Beans. Hello, Beans. Exquisite. Taylor Swift fan. Oh my god. Oh, your shirt's so cute. Thank you so much. I do like this like top combo with the. I like this a lot. YouTube Talk is the best. Exactly, it's the best outlet because I have. This is also me obviously working through like my own trauma. Feeling like I was never like listened to ever. So then now I'm forcing you all to listen to me. Now you have to listen to me. Just kidding. You don't have to. You could leave anytime you want. But now, like, I can find an audience of people who do want to listen to me. Um, my favorite type of mobile phone is a Samsung Galaxy S6, specifically. I met somebody. I'm seriously hoping it works out. Best of luck, Sparky. Hope it works out. Higher vocabulary, can you tell? Exquisite. Exquisite's a good one. I will say, Exquisite is a good one. My favorite video game is Luigi's Mansion. Your generation's all the same. You're so right. My generation is all the same. None of us are individuals or different in any way, shape, or form. How old are you, Theo? That's the Tito to you, okay? How old are you, Theo? That's the Tito, okay? Loquacious. Absolutely. I'm very loquacious. I am a loquacious ass bitch, that's for sure. Girl, keep going. You're amazing. Never give up. Thank you so much. I appreciate you, sister. You're welcome. The sarcasm, of course. Yeah, I am loquacious as fuck. I'm not even being sarcastic. That's just entirely true. It's interesting that Luigi's Mansion, a plumber's salary. I mean, plumbers make a lot of money. I think you're underestimating how much plumbers make. Um, Good evening from France. Love France. I don't know why you guys hate us so much, but I love France. I love Paris so much. I've been to Paris and I adore Paris very, very much. But I don't know. I don't know why France people hate us so much. Plumbers have a crappy job. Hey! Hey! Depends on how much shit they play with on a given day. True? Yes, really do appreciate you sincerely mean your oh, thank you for thinking I'm beautiful. I saw Clavicular interview. My first reaction was that guy's going to get arrested soon. Actually, he doesn't act out in a crazy way, except for I mean, at least from what I can tell, I don't think he does anything that's crazy. Why didn't you tell me you were alive? I don't know. I don't know how to tell anyone. Paris is disgusting. I love Paris. I can't. I love. He did get arrested? Did he? They probably hate us because we saved them and got their country back. And then they also gave us a gift, and then they like to feign how much they hate us. And also, apparently, all of Europe hates them too. So, like, what the fuck is their problem? Are you open-minded or narrow-minded, please? I would consider myself to be pretty open-minded. I just have to have a good argument. Someone has to present a good argument to me. I have to go, but I will be back. Well, thank you so much for joining and hanging out with me for a while. I appreciate that. Do you guys think we could get to 23K by the end of this live? I think we might. I hear Clavicular has a PT major, and I can't think of anything except the the collarbone. Literally, I don't think he was, because he was. I mean, maybe he was. Maybe he was going to school or something. I don't know. Was he a PT major? I mean, that I feel like that makes sense. I would have to go. Yeah, no worries. Hello from Ireland. Hello. Someone tried telling me that there was a big Irish community in Puerto Rico, and I, for one, have never seen an Irish person ever in Puerto Rico, unless you're like a white person, that's there on vacation or something. But like seeing family, I have never seen an Irish person unless they like moved there, in Mexico. I believe that. Would you ever ride a horse and yell yeehaw? I would never say never to that. I wonder how stupid you really are. Well, let's find out. Well, keep watching and find out. um, yeah, we'll just keep watching. Go Ireland. Yeah, let's freaking go Ireland. My family was the clan that owned the Blarley Blarney, sorry, Blarney Castle. Oh, so you're Irish. That's cool. I wanted to God, I wish I made it to Ireland when I was studying abroad. I miss Europe so much. Horses are peaceful when to work. That's nice. Would you rather make $1 million in 5 days or $5 in 1 million days? Yeah, one is big question here. I feel like one is definitely much better than the other. South African men are handsome. That's true. There are handsome men from everywhere, and I don't discriminate, frankly. Oh, there's a lot of Irish people in America. St. Patrick's Day looks good. That's so true. Yeah. I wonder what. Ew. Do you like traveling to other countries? I absolutely do, and I love Europe so much. Don't worry, normally I'm living in Switzerland or Germany. It's not important where people are from. Exactly, it literally doesn't matter. Well, I'm part Irish. I am United States, so that's cool. That's cool. I don't find joy in anything anymore, which I do. I am in the same boat right now. I'm trying very hard to be happy, you know? Turtle soup? No, not the little turtles. You're Irish and live in Florida. That's cool. Do I support ICE? Absolutely fucking not. How many push-ups can do? I can do maybe 10. But also I'm working on like W all the time. Yeah, well, yeah, I just like someone made a comment and no hate to that person. But I talked about H3 and that I like H3 and there was a button that I found really funny and I wanted to know. I wanted to know what it was. And I was like, "Please tell me, please. Do I go to the gym?" Yes, I do go to the gym. Um and someone in the comments, and again, no hate, but they were like, really, what are you doing? What are you doing for Palestine? And what have they done? And I'm like, I can literally give receipts for everything that they've done about Palestine and like for Palestine. Are the goats of the site. They really are. They're carrying YouTube on their back, and YouTube does not do anything to support them, you know? Do you hit 45? What? Uh Luck bastards get to see you at the gym. Well, I also go to like mostly you know, female oriented classes and stuff because and Free Palestine, obviously. What the fuck is H3? It's a podcast that I've been watching them for like almost a decade now. I'm glad Ela is doing well with her clothing brand. Yeah, for real. I agree. I saw one of her past streams and she said she once worked out like 6 to 7 times a week. As of late, I have not been, I'm gonna be honest. But usually when I'm in my when I'm feeling good and I'm constantly working out, I do usually go like 5 to 7 times a week. That's absolutely true. Um, where do you get the name soup? It's an inside joke. How about free the whole world from war? I couldn't agree more. The whole world. I just want civilians to be able to enjoy their lives, you know? Equates to doing ab crunches, right? Right? Yes, it does. Yes, you can tell yourself whatever you want. Would you pick what? Are you from New York? Upper? God, I wish. New York seems so sick. Go Ireland, absolutely. How do you cope with sadness? Hope that it ends, and then eventually it does. Eventually it does end. This feeling will not last forever, and I have to keep telling myself that, because I've felt good before and I'll feel good again. But I'm just going through something right now. I just feel like the first year of being in mourning and in bereavement, I feel like it's not as bad as this second year because I feel so much worse now than I did before, you know? I don't know why. Don't ask people's ages, y'all. Don't do that. I am from Wagon Wheel, Watusi. Absolutely. That is the town I'm from. Wagon. Wait, 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 wait. I can do this. Wagon. Wagon Wheel, Watusi. Wagon Wheel, Watusi. That's how she says it. Wagon Wheel, Watusi. I love Cher. I love Cher. I love Cher. Look at my pimple. Should I pop it? Do you guys want to see me pop it? I'd imagine the first year is super surreal. So it would be hard to feel everything in the fullest. Yes, absolutely. Absolutely. Yeah, the second year has proven to be a lot more difficult than the first, and I've been extremely sad. They say the longer it takes for you to grieve, the longer it takes to get better. Yes, that is true. Um So it's the story of a medieval knight who was scouring the kingdom for a new food and found a magical cave with the first bowl of soup in it, making her the queen. Exactly. You're completely right. Pimple is thriving and lovely. Thank you. $100 to stop. Guys, do you want me to pop it? Do you want me to pop it? Here, I'll done. Pop it. Wait, why can't I move it? There we go. Pop it. There we go. Yeah, let's see. Should I pop it? Hey, girl. Hello. Welcome in. Hello, brother. What up, brother? Ooh, it's changing. There's nothing to pop. You will just make it swollen. There's a little white head there. There's a little white head. Yeah, there's definitely. I would definitely be able to. It's not ready. I popped it yesterday. Ew! Oh, gross. No need, IMO. You can damage your skin. I always damage my skin. See, these are from ones that I didn't wait to pop. um, nah, you should be saying ew at your nails. Well, that's what I just did. Well, guess what? I just did that. You sound like sane people used to sound before everyone turned into a degenerate. Thank you. Thank you for saying that. You shouldn't ever pop them, TBH. Use a warm, wet towel. You're right, but I don't think you understand how much I love popping pimples, but you're like completely correct. But this is a character flaw of mine. This is a character flaw of mine. What's happening here? Why is this happening? Hello? You're bad? Why is it you're bad? What's wrong? Are you a Virgo? I am not. No. Yeah, Wally's mouth is open. What's the issue? I love that. Um, you're gonna stand up or what? No, not right now. I'll stand up if I want to. Okay, everyone who is being Diddy and get the frick out. That's disgusting. Whatever is going through your life, you're gonna be okay. We're gonna be okay. Trust the process and wait for the light. Yep, couldn't agree more. I look forward to when things are better and when I'm feeling better. Right now, you know, my body, I kept like, looking up things about grief and why I was feeling certain ways because it's just so confusing. And then there really isn't enough talked about it. So like when this kind of thing happens, when you go through the grief, it's like you really don't know what to expect. And I wish that we talked about death more in general because like when it happens to you, which it happens to everyone, someone in your life that's close to you passes away, and then you just start at such a loss because everyone like hushes about it. They like hush about it because it makes other people uncomfortable, and then you have to adjust because other people are uncomfortable by it, which sucks. So, can people not be so disgusting? She's literally talking about going through grief, and you guys are sexualizing her. Thank you. Yep, yep. Thanks for being sweet, guys. That was a sweet comment. That's one of my biggest complaints in life. I literally, because you're just, I felt so lost for the longest time being grief stricken. It felt so confusing because I felt so many things. I was feeling a lot, and um, God, it was really hard. It was really, really hard. Sorry for your loss. Thank you, thank you. Which country do I live in? I live in Canada. You start to get through your day to day because you have to, but it will take about 5 years before it starts getting better or settled into your life without them. Ugh. Sorry, I don't know why that bothered me so much. I'm sorry. It's nothing that you said that's bad. It's just like processing the idea of going through this for 5 fucking years before it gets better. It's like being like this for another 4 years. Seriously, don't try to hard on yourself. We could say um on what you say to others or how others react. Yeah, I had to no, it's this pimple. But you guys said to pop it. Am I okay? Yes. It's just a lot. I'm processing a lot at once. Um I was talking about this pimple, guys, okay? Talking about this pimple, but now not to interject in this meaningful conversation, but I just tried wild berry Skittles for the first time and they're low key fire. That's such a funny fucking comment. Truly. That's funny. All right. How do I get rid of this? All right, poll is ended. Thank you so much. All right, I'm gonna try to pop it. I don't care. What do I have to lose? I just have to disinfect my thing. So sorry, Queen. People are being creeps. I hope what you're going through is better. 5 years is so insanely hard. And also, I don't think you should pop the pimple. It makes it worse. You're right. I need to let it. I need to leave it alone. I'm sorry, my grandpa Octopus. Aw, his name's Octopus. 65% yes. My mom died 5 years ago. Oh, just the messenger. I'm so sorry. Oh, you buried your dad yesterday? I remember you said that. Oh, just the messenger. I'm so sorry for your loss. Oh my God. I'm so, so sorry. So, so sorry. To grieve is to be human. It's true. But people want to like act like they'll never go through their lives not grieving. And it's like, we need to talk about this, of how I've been feeling lately. Put it on paper. That might help. I would read it. I think you should. I think you should write that. No, no, that would be when you more settle into your life without them. It's different for everyone. That has just been my experience with people around me. Yeah, that's what it seems like. I mean, people say it just lasts a long time, but I'm like having such a hard time acclimating to life, to be honest. So, um, yeah, clean it with rubbing alcohol. I might do that, but we'll see. Yeah, I'm 6'2", actually. You can get through this, and by the way, you're so pretty. Thank you. Thank you so much. My cat lost her, and she was getting really oh a year ago. I'm so sorry for everyone's loss. I'm so sorry. Died fit your partner. Ugh, feel not too bad. Then it hits me another day. He died at home. I'm so sorry, Pamela. That's terrible. So sorry for your loss. Yeah, I'm so sorry for everyone's losses. I'm really really sorry. Grief is real. 2 years ago, I was depressed. Don't grieve on your own. It will literally kill you. Get friends and support. B guy, Beach guy. Okay. um, get friend. Thank you so much for that comment. Because it's true. Like I I go to therapy. And I talk to a therapist every week, and it is that hard. You know, it is that hard. You need help when you're going through grief. You really do. Just yeah. You don't look 6 foot. I'm not 6 foot. I'm lying. But do you maybe have tips for stopping SH? I don't know what SH is. She's actually 9'4". I am 9'4". I am 9'4". If you need help, I don't need help, but thanks. Sorry, this isn't as serious as the other ones, but my pet turtle ninja master died, and it was a big part of my life. I'm sorry. I don't mean to laugh, but if you're doing a bit, that's funny. And if not, I'm very sorry for your loss, and I'm sorry for laughing. Uh, thank you. Thank you for the compliments, guys. Thank you. 9'4", you shrunk? I really did. I shrunk. I'm so short now. All of my 9 feet tall, you know? So what's wrong with clavicular? Are you trying to look smacks or something? No, I just felt like he's just such an interesting, like, um, he's such an interesting product of like the current status quo of like men and where men are at and stuff like that. I just find it very interesting. And look, loss of types is loss. Losing pets, family, losing friends. Absolutely. It's entirely true. There's so much. What's clavicular? Okay, so he's kind of like the main guy who's doing like looks maxing content, and he like streams his whole life, and he's on Kick. He's one of those Kick guys. Um should he be a role model for males? I think he has potential to be, because I think he has like goodness in him, but he doesn't know how to utilize it in the right way. I don't think that there's anything inherently wrong with trying to improve your appearance, because I do that. The amount of red light therapy I do is crazy. So like if I were to tell someone to not look max or that it's bad, I don't think that there's anything wrong with that. If you want to improve your appearance, if you're a man, I don't think that there's anything wrong with that. But just be careful, because it does become an eating disorder. Like when you are constantly looking at all of these things that are wrong with you, even though these beautiful imperfections are good, you know what I mean? But like I don't think that there's anything inherently wrong with that, you know? I'm not going to clown on anyone that's trying to improve their appearance, but I would just say tread lightly. So you know, don't hate yourself. Like, know that you deserve love by virtue of being a human being. You deserve respect by virtue of being a human being. All of that. All of that's true. Oh, oh, oh. Oh, oh. SH stands for self harm. Okay, I see. Rip Harambe. Dick is out for Harambe. Um, he's using literal drugs. Do you think he's a role model? Did I say that? I said he could be. He has the potential to be. Guys, just listen a little more. Listen. I answer the question that you're asking, you know? For teen girls, I can't emphasize enough. I cannot emphasize enough. This is my advice if you're a young person, you're going through high school or whatever. I cannot emphasize enough how not important all of your problems that you're having are in the grand scheme of things. Your problems are huge and real, okay? Your problems are real, but I need you to know, stick it out, because you're going to see how meaningless high school is, and all of the people that are really great and cool and all that shit. Dude, the way that they peak is crazy. And you'll see it. It's like, cuz I hated my life when I was in high school too. I absolutely hated my life. Um yeah, can you pop the pimple? I might do it. When did I vomit? Vomit. I didn't vomit. Hi from Scotland. Scotland. Hello, Scotland. I've been to Scotland. I love Scotland. Escocia. If anyone needs advice for anything, just be yourself. Also, the other thing I would give advice about if you're young, and in high school is like give yourself grace to learn who you are because no one your age knows themselves completely. In fact, none of them do. No one knows who they are. And so anyone that's making fun of you or anyone that is making you feel bad in any way shape or form, it's always their own insecurity and you're pulling on some kind of insecurity of theirs. It always has something to do with that. It's never the person that they're making fun of. Because people who are confident in themselves don't even think about it, you know? Most of the popular people I know aren't popular because they're cool, they're just kind and talk to everyone. Love that. Love that. Yeah, just protect your energy. I think that that's also really great advice. Yeah. They don't buy, they don't speak out. Hmm. Queens, New York. Hello, Queens, New York. Screw confidence. No, confidence is like probably the most helpful thing. Confidence, do not vape. That's another thing. Don't start vaping. Don't start vaping because it's just a habit that you're not going to be able to stop. And then you're like, okay, maybe I'll smoke cigarettes so I can stop vaping. I know a lot of people who do that. Yeah, just don't vape. If you're young, there's no reason to vape. It doesn't do anything for you. There's no reason, you know? And confidence, people say confidence, and I appreciate that point. And what actually helped me was like that line in Euphoria where they're talking about confidence and they're like, no one knows what it is. It's just like not caring what other people think enough, you know? And just kind of doing what you enjoy more than how about this? I feel like confidence is um being very uh feeling very strongly about who you are. No, no, no. This isn't working. I had something in my head now I can't remember. I was gonna say some dumb shit, then realize you're being wholesome. It's okay. You can say some dumb shit. It's right. It's being comfortable in your own skin, but it's also like I had a thought and I lost it. It's gone. Um, Staring at the ceiling. You're in a mental hospital? I'm sorry you're experiencing that. I not gonna answer that question right now. Yeah, anyway. I just loved that line from Euphoria where she was like, no one knows what it is. You just like, and that's the best part of it is that no one knows what it is. So you can just be confident because like you don't necessarily need merit to have to be confident, you know? Because there are so many people that are confident without merit to do that, to do whatever it is. So it's just like you can just be confident in everything that you're doing until you believe more in yourself, you know? And another thing is, if you do have the merit behind you as well, and there's nothing anyone can say to you. Oh, here it is. There's nothing anyone can say to you if you're genuine, sincere, and you try your best to be a good person. Nothing, no one can say shit to you. No one can say shit to you because you are genuinely trying. you know? It's kind of like just being good with who you are. The other people say doesn't affect who you are. Just you, unapologetically. Exactly. Exactly. Ew. Why do my nails look like this? What the hell? Ew. Ew. Anyway, I have something to pop my pimples. Don't do that. No, I want to though. Oh, did it work? Look at that. This is a compliment, but holy thighs. Thank you for that. You're making it worse. I am making it worse. Absolutely. Self-admittedly making it worse. That is for sure. But anyway, that's the best I could do. Hey, Soup, you dropped something back there. Oh, did I? What do you think? This is my first day on Earth? Please. Well, anywho. How long have I been live for? I'm new and I subbed and I liked. Well, thank you so much for subbing and liking. I appreciate that. I don't know why, but my mom loves watching Dr. Pimple Popper. I love watching pimples being popped. I love watching pimples being popped. It doesn't even look like a pimple anymore. It just looks like I don't even know what. It looks like a circle, you know? It looks like, you know what it looks like? The Target logo, low key, because of the circle, you know? I'm old and I liked. Thank you. Thank you for liking this live. Thank you so much. Pop that one on my forehead. I did just pop that one on my forehead, silly. I'm not new, but I would sub again if I could. Oh, that's sweet. Thank you so much. Oh, also I need to let's just clean this little guy. I'm a bit concerned because there was a creepy kid in the ward that keeps walking down my room and just staring at me. I'm sorry. You can't close your door. I'm sorry that you're there also. But how do you have your phone? You're cool. I subscribe. Well, thank you so much for subscribing. You want me to show it? This is what the pimple looks like post pop. Ew! Okay, I was just joking. No, it's okay. You can say that. It's fine. Um, you didn't say anything bad. Thank you for the compliment. I'll take it as it's intended. Truly. Beej. I feel weird calling you that. Sounds good, Beej. um, I sneaked it in, but I'm actually not allowed to, but yeah. Oh, okay. Well, just be careful and be safe. And also, I just want to say it's okay to take medication for your mental health because it really does help. Um, and don't stop taking it because you feel good. The reason why you feel good is because of the medication. So just don't forget that, okay? Please, 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 please. I beg, I beg, I beg, I beg. Please. Um, it is okay. It absolutely is okay to take medication for sadness and for your mental health. It absolutely does help. And it's good for you. It's been a while. How are you doing? I'm doing well. How are you? Honestly, great advice. No, you please, for the love of God, please. Also, thank you, Justin Messenger. It's not good to take it for sadness, bro. What the fuck is she talking about? It is good. It is good to take it for sadness because it makes you less sad. Absolutely, it is. Thank you for the hearts, guys. All this is very helpful, just saying. Yes, take your medications. They were prescribed for a reason. Exactly. I've tried before, but then I tried to unspawn myself for that. Wait, so it didn't work out. My heart goes out to you, Sasha. I'm sorry that that happened. I'm very, very sorry. So that ain't work no more. Ugh, I'm so sorry that that happened. You have a pimple right now in the same place? That's crazy. This is not looking good. But okay, so forehead, what's it called? Forehead tour? I'm gonna do a forehead tour, okay? So whether you want to believe me or not, don't care. Let's talk about my dome. So I just want to talk about how you really can revive your what's it called? Your hairline. Because all this here used to be complete like shiny. It used to literally be shiny, and then I started streaming, and then you guys were joking about my hairline, and I was like, you know what, low key right, because yeah, I'm grieving, so I yeah, the shock of someone passing away was really tough. But anyway, we won't judge you. I appreciate that, Norma, but also, did you see that spit come out of my mouth? Anyway, so anyway, this like you really can revive it because this is so much better. It used to go all the way up here. Like I lost a lot of hair when my brother passed away. And so you like I'm getting it back slowly. It just does take a really long time. Cute. Everyone give her a little smile and wave. But yeah, this is way better than it was. It used to be again shiny all the way up here, but I've done a lot of work and I feel like it's kind of happening. It just does take a long time and a lot of patience and consistency, but yeah. I feel like also here this is way better than it was. You can choose to agree or not, but I don't care, honestly. I'm looking at my forehead and I feel like it looks way better than it did. Um, so yeah, a lot, I think a lot more hair than what it did have prior. So anyway, anywho, that was my forehead tour. And then also, so other part of my forehead right here, the main dome, I would say right here, you know? And then also, these pimples, and then also these scar pimples. But also there's excuse me, some baby hairs right here. And yeah, this part also looks less bald to me, which is nice. So I'm so sorry to leave about your about my brother. Yeah. So yeah. I'll never forget the time I popped a pimple with a pencil and the pencil lead got infected. Oh my god. It was stop. How did you grow your baby hair? A lot of work. A lot of work. I never looked at my forehead before or even thought about it, and you do a lot kind of crazy humans are. I mean, yeah, people didn't really even think about my forehead either. But truth be told, it does not look this big in person, I will say. And it looks this big because of the angle, I feel like. Because I see it, I see my forehead every day and I'm like, I don't think it's that big. It's just like kind of curved, you know? But anyway, I'm done talking about that. She has a golden retriever personality. That's very accurate, actually. I would have to agree. You have a pretty face, privileged girl. Hey, thank you. Congratulations, you have a pretty face. Looks fine though. I don't know. Thank you, George. Sorry, if you get timed out, just know for saying forehead, I apologize. Just trust, I'm sorry. It doesn't look big. You look normal. You look pretty. Thank you so much, guys. Ninja Master. I mean, I don't know if that's like cope or whatever, but I also like I don't know, I got a lot of feedback about my forehead and that's also okay too. She is and the turtle could do a backflip and I've never seen it before, but he told me he could. Oh, okay. Okay. 66 plus 44 is 100. It's 2 a.m. and I can't sleep because I'm paranoid. Ugh, I'm sorry. Your forehead looks amazing. Thank you so much. Hi, just joined. Well, welcome in. What does asthma do to you? I don't know what you mean by that question. It's called a five head, actually. Get your shit correct. 11 times 11? Isn't that 1,100 or something? I'm definitely wrong. I'm definitely very wrong. Giving damn girl, you giving me scoliosis. Shit. Um, I have seasonal asthma. I also have asthma too. Anyone here have dyslexia? Me? You are pretty, don't worry. I thank you. It's okay. I people just love saying shit and they're rage baiting and stuff, you know? Love my earrings. I would love to have more than one piercing. Oh, I hope someday you can do that. Um, yeah, all my autists out there, rise, you know. I love my autists, you know. I love you guys. Shout out. Shout out to all them autists, you know. Dyslexia is curable. God, I wish it was. Can I gift? If you want. That's completely up to you. Sure. You should have been in MMA. No. I don't want to get punched. I don't like pain. I don't like pain anymore, you know? I really don't. I think I'm fine, actually. um Honestly, you take on the trolls pretty well. Props. Thank you. Thank you so much. Can you cure my autism? No. Why would you want to cure it? Autism's awesome. Cure. Why would I want to cure that shit? It's kind of sick. I don't have to worry about like I mean, I have social anxiety to an extent, but also like I don't measure like my appearance to other people immediately when I meet them. That sounds like a privilege to me. No, dyslexia isn't curable, but why would I want to get rid of it? Who doesn't like a mind that thinks different? Personally, I think it makes me cooler. Damn right, Beach. Damn right. Your forehead looks small, like an action figure. Thank you so much, William. I'm sorry that you got timed out. I apologize. Can't tell which direction is right or left. Is it dyslexia? I think that that is a form of dyslexia. Actually, if you can't tell your right and left, I'm pretty sure it is actually. Addictively attractive. Whoa! Thank you, I guess. Hey, hello. Also, sorry if you're we got the same forehead pimple. Nice. Also, if you get timed out, just know it's only for like a very short amount of time. Just please come back. If you say the word forehead, you'll get timed out, so I apologize. Oh, thank you so much for the gift. Thank you. I appreciate it. Thanks, JJH. Appreciate ya. Too bad none of us are real. We're all real. We're all real. We live in reality. This is the look, we all got to exist here, you know what I mean? People love talking about like, you know, existing in a different reality. Guess what? Still got to go get a job, you know? Still got to live in this system. So like what difference does it make if there are other people or other planets that exist, you know? It's cool to think about or like different dimensions. Thank you so much, Hannah. Thank you. Do you mew? Do I mew? Isn't that like this shit? No, I don't mew. Wait, wait, that's such a compliment. Are you saying that I have strong cheekbones and a strong jawline? This is all genetics, baby. This is all genetics, baby. I my great grandmother had a very defined jawline. My brother has or had a very defined jawline. It's just something that we have, you know. Uh Hanging from that mirror? There's no mirror. You have an incredible face structure. Guys, thank you. Jawline as a do you think women don't have jawlines? What are you talking about? Manly cheeks is crazy. I think my cheeks look very cute and supple, so You can keep crying about it, but I don't think so. Thank you so much for the happy poop, Antonio, Montana. Thank you so much. The happy poop. Thank you. And also JJ. Thank you for the hound, JJH. I appreciate it. Can you do more makeup videos? I mean, that would be fun. Yeah. I miss hearing my giggle. Well, thank you. Thank you so much. A mirror over my shoulder? No. There's no mirror there. There's a disco ball. Things that make me see people weird. If they are flat earthers, people who let others define their futures. Also, the username is pronounced big, but without the long E. So it's big. Okay. All right, I'll call you big. Anywho, so, hello, welcome in. Hello, hello. No, I'm big. Uh-oh, who's the alpha big? You guys have to fight now. Bro, my clothes cost money, in your life. Bro, my clothes cost money in your life. What? Oh, you're right. Sorry. What are these lanyard thingies? What? Natural blush is definitely a huge plus. Well, thank you. Hello. Pop that pimple, girl. Oh, I already did. We popped it on this live, actually. Is your chair leather? No. Dummy bro only makes $1 a day. What? What? No. No way. No way. Um, because I don't want to. That's why. What is this live stream about? I was talking about Clavicular and then I got distracted. I talked about him enough, you know? Can you someone said, "Did I fart on the cat?" No, but my brother has and it was actually really funny. The cat went like this. Get ready video like you did for the concert. Yes, I would. So my hope is to get to a point that I'm like making videos weekly and doing a quick record. So I would love to do that. I just yeah. You met Clavicular? I bet he's nice. Wow, someone commented the most diabolical comment about the instantly got the comment murked. Damn right. Damn right it'll get murked. So don't say that shit. Treat me with respect, or else you're gonna get the fuck out. One way or another. Well, thank you. Thank you so much. Something funny is my parents know everything about everything except oh doesn't seem to acknowledge anything about that lamp or know much about it or the things for some reason on it. Never forget ran over a man while live on stream. Did he that was him? Did he kill him? That was him. Wow, fucking that's so shitty. How did he get away with that? I didn't know I didn't sincerely I did not. Oh my god, he's such a scumbag. I didn't know that about him. I remember hearing about that, but I didn't know it was him. Gross. All right, I take back like everything that I said. The man didn't die, but he said he deserved it. He also has admitted for doing meth. Yes, I do know that about him, that he used to do meth for the purpose of like losing weight, but now he's on a GLP-1 or something. Um, for shooting an alligator in Florida. Are you serious? Wireframe glasses. They fell out of my pocket and then they got stepped on and I just haven't had a chance. I also don't really have the money right now to go get other glasses, but whatever. Gotta go, need to get a night. Well, best of luck to you. Please take care of yourself and know that you're worthy of love. outlet for the reason. Yes. A healthy outlet, please. Please, I beg. Sophie Simmons. Oh, interesting. Also got jailed for a DUI. Okay, you know what? Yeah, he's a scumbag. He is an interesting character though altogether, but he is yeah, I forgot. I didn't know how much of a piece of shit. I didn't know he got arrested either. I also did not realize that that was him, the one who ran someone over. That was really scummy and a low life thing to do. Yeah. It's literally twice as big as your face. Thank you. Thank you so much. Besides YouTube, what else do you do? Cry. I do a lot of crying. He's a poster boy for making young teens insecure. That too. Yeah. The cops ran someone over the other day. Yeah, the cops are also scummy too. Yeah, I didn't realize that was him. What a scumbag. But I also find him to be very interesting as a person because I hated him for a really long time and then I noticed some like he would be weirdly nice sometimes and I'm like, what the fuck? It's so weird. Acts way over the top on stream. He does lots of dumb stuff, says some really shitty things. It gets popular, but he isn't actually like that and has fully ruined his reputation over it. Yeah, I mean, he does some like really like goofy shit. Hello, writer's block. Carlos, see what I mean? She doesn't mention it. It could actually be something sentimental and personal now that I think about it. Wait, what do you mean? What's your hot take on the new Potter trailer? I hate that cinematography has lost its charm and instead of like filming on was it filming on scene? No, it's filming on property? Filming on location, sorry. I Harry Potter had a charm to it. There was this charm that I have such a difficult time explaining because it had this comfort, this charm that people really loved, especially the first two. The third one I also really liked. I really liked the third one. The third one's my favorite. Um, Yeah, everything's so dark. Harry Potter was very happy, but later episodes, later movies of Harry Potter did get darker because like things literally did get darker. They started getting older and getting sadder. But like the first two were so good. The first two movies had like that charm, that same charm um that like Home Alone had, but like in green. Whereas like green was that like accent color, that beautiful 80s green or 90s green. And then I liked Lemony Snicket too. I loved those books. Um and then like Harry Potter was like this beautiful rich red and I loved it. I loved it so much. Thank you so much for the happy poop, Lamarckine. Thank you. Yeah, of course it makes sense, but the first trailer is so dark. By the time season 7 comes around, you won't see anything on the screen. Literally. I just don't understand like why haven't people like learned um that people hate the way new movies look? And I don't know why they consistently do that. They want something to make a lot of money, but then they don't put enough effort in for it to make a lot of money. Everyone fucking hates the Netflix sheen that happens, you know? Who the fudge just asked if you're single? Everyone, all of them. Not all everyone, but like a bunch of people are constantly asking if I'm single. Try Bloody Mary, please. I love Bloody Marys. Literally every new music Sheen clothes. No, not Sheen clothes. Thank you so much for the gift. Oh my god. Thank you so much. Sent girl power. Thank you so much for the gift. Oh, my freaking neck hurts, man. You're 33 and have no wife and children. Well, best of luck to you. Hope that works out. It's okay to be 33 and not have any partners. That's okay. Hello, hello. Love my top. Thank you so much. Um, are they on the internet somewhere? What? Is what on the internet? Are you a hacker? Yes, I am. I am a hacker. Yeah, yoga. I do love yoga. Did YouTube just wait, what? You can donate to me however much money you want to donate to me, you know? If you want to do that. But there's also no pressure. You being here and donating your time is also very, very, very helpful. So thank you also for being here. Hello, big wave. I guess I still feel stuck in my early 20s though. Yeah, I feel like that's a feeling that doesn't go away. Like I still feel like, 19. I still feel young, you know? Maybe I am 19. Maybe I am. Please don't hack me or I will unsubscribe. Well, I mean, I wasn't going to. If you do a dance, then I might donate you something. No, I don't. I'm not gonna do that. Did something happen to Clavicular? I heard about him leaving the interview with C5. Yeah. Did something else happen? No, I just that and I watched two interviews with him. I watched Channel Five's interview, and then also I watched Adam Friedland's interview. And I just had such an I forgot that he was the one who fucking ran over someone. So I found these like there are clips that would come up and I was like really enjoying the ones when people were dogging on him and making fun of him and all the like the lingo, the stupid fucking lingo that he uses. So when people were dogging on him and like fucking choking him and stuff and fighting him and getting mogged on by other people, I found that really fucking hilarious. But then there's also like this person who's deeply insecure and I keep seeing like videos of him being very deeply insecure and I just found that to be very fascinating, you know? Um Yeah. Sorry, I have to go on Cash App account. Hey, you remember me? Got some a what? You okay? Yeah, no, I'm fine. I think he would fall for me. Can I be honest? No offense. I find him deeply unattractive to me. I'm not attracted to him, frankly. Um yeah, personally. But I just find this combination of things interesting in the same way like as in like a case study because he's just very yeah, Clav mogs me. Absolutely he does. We would not be like yeah, in Gainesville. I was up there when it happened. Really? Oh my god. Who would your opening guest be if I had a podcast? My dream guest? I would love to interview Tony Hawk, frankly. I would love to interview Tony Hawk. Tony Hawk has been one of those people who's just been awesome from a young age. Like I remember like whenever he would come up in like the news or something, just being like, I love the guy. That you really can't hate him. He's really awesome. You know, like he's just a good guy and he just fucking loves skateboarding, man. I couldn't take it, Soup. You're so gorgeous. Aw, thank you. Put it on my projector screen. Oh my god. Projector? Better before I ever heard the dude's name Clavicular. Also, what is that? Is that supposed to be like clavicle? Because like you're so skinny, you see the clavicles. You can't see mine. I don't give a fuck. I don't give a fuck. You can't see my clavicle. So then I'm fat. I don't care. Get mogged on. And you know what? I will. I will get mogged on and not give a fuck. Hey, no, actually. No. I just this whole situation makes me sad and I just want people to like I just don't want people to hate themselves. I don't think that there's anything wrong. Like I said, I've said this ad nauseum at this point, but I don't think that there's anything wrong inherently with improving your appearance. Women do it all the time. We have skincare, we have all these procedures that we do. I don't think that there's anything wrong with that. My issue is being so deeply insecure that you hate yourself instead of improving your personality as well. Because like you should also love yourself and view yourself as someone who's deserving as of love because inherently because you are a human being you are deserving of that. Uh-oh, what'd you do? Oh. Yeah, see, this is why I banned the comment because people are just annoying. um Looks maxing is fine. Women have been looks maxing for millennia. Fucking Cleopatra did that shit, which she's the one who did invented makeup and shit, to make her eyes more. Oh, thank you. Go. Thank you so much. What is this? Who sent this? Como se dice? I don't know what. Come see me. Thank you so much. Thank you so much for all of these. Oh my goodness. Um I don't think it's necessarily good because he's still so deeply insecure. Like like leave a social interaction and be like, I hate myself so much. It's like you don't have to leave the interaction hating yourself. You know what I mean? Maybe you should respect this young lady. She is not on here for your pleasure. Much respect, South. Thank you so much. Official Carlos, thank you so much. And also thank you, come see me, Florence. I will not come see you in Florence, but thank you so much for the bits. I appreciate it. Thank you for the trophy cake. Come see me, Florence. Thank you. Florence? You don't speak Spanish? Kinda. I'm one of them no inglés kind of people, unfortunately. Not my fault. Been away for a minute. Have you been? I'm okay. I'm okay. I definitely am feeling I'm having a hard time with some emotional stuff, that's for sure. But she doesn't speak Spanish, she speaks Puerto Rican though. We do have our own dialect, that's for sure. Nueva York. Si te quieres divertir, un verano en Nueva York. Nueva York. Mm, mm. Si te quieres divertir. Oh my god, we're 9 away from 23K. Holy shit. What's up, homie? Hello, welcome back. Hello from England. Hello, England. You enjoy the new place now? How long you been there for a few months now? I do enjoy the new place. Thank you so much. Come see me, Florence. Thank you. Chris, thank you so much for the happy poop. I do speak Spanish, sort of. Um, si Titi me preguntó si tengo una novia, y mañana una otra. And also, can I just say cortisol cortisol spike, that's what I meant to say, cortisol spike. Um, what was I gonna say? My struggles with at the moment, just being sad. You hate yourself? I'm sorry that you hate yourself, but I need you to know that everyone is deserving and everyone is worthy by virtue of existing and being a human being, right? You can make mistakes, but you also need to right those mistakes. You need to right those wrongs and be objective about the wrongs that you've done because you can't rationalize your way out of being a bad person. Um but yeah. Yeah, if you are a good person, then there's nothing that anyone can say about who you are. And as long as you continue to try to improve yourself and who you are, on your joy line, you're right. I'm gesture maxing. I am gesture maxing, to be honest. That is my goal. I do love to gesture max, frankly. You can't be damn sad all the time. You're a great person. You're very observant, so you'll get through anything. Thank you, CMK Knowledge. Thank you. M Knowledge. CM Knowledge. Thank you. That's very sweet of you to say. That's very sweet of you to say. Not being able to enjoy your presence in person is a crime. Well, all right. Well, yeah. It's all right. It's okay. Hello, welcome in. Hello, hello, hello. What's going on? Uh, what's going on? Uh, okay. James, thank you so much for the $5. No way, brick. I must be in a museum because you truly are a work of art. Thank you so much. Thank you. We gotta end this maxing thing and just go back to being human. I fear it's too late. Yeah, really. He said you aren't. Oh my god, thank you. Thank you so much. If you're talking about me my hair thinning, yes, you'd be correct. And a lot of that had to do with my brother passing away. So you'd be correct. Quite the cortisol spike, if you will. So after all that happened, the shock of it was rather painful. So yes, if you notice that, yeah. How did my brother die? What a crazy question to ask. Just so you know, don't ask that. um I can't believe I missed it. The red dress? Did I wear a red dress? May you rest in peace. Thank you so much. I will give you a gift. Tell me how many dollars I will give you in exchange for the gift. No, it's okay. I'm a looks maxer, babe. I mean, technically, so am I because I exercise, I work out, I eat a balanced diet, so I can. Honestly, it's more for me feeling good, but at the same time, I work out a ton, and well, not lately, but I will be. Um, I'm as attractive with or without the nose ring, but you can keep complaining about it. Thank you so much, Alex. Clock it. Clock it. Sorry to hear about your bro. Thank you so much. It's okay. I am dealing with it, and that's why I stream so sparsely. Health maxing is the method. That's the thing. Like I feel like focusing more on your health than anything else, is like the most important thing. And I wish that he'd emphasize that because all the shit that he's doing is going to catch up to him, and all the shit that he's promoting is also going to catch up to him. Like these issues, he's going to have a lot of issues later in life. Remember when you had, oh, yeah. I mean, you guys really love to think that's what it is, but I really don't care what you think if it is or not. Because if it's not that, then it's something else. And for you to remember and then come back, you sound like someone who has nothing going on in your life. People pass, but they don't want you to go through life being down over them, but always want you to be a better person yourself. You can become. I mean, yeah, that's kind of always the goal. I know that they wouldn't want that, but that is like I can't help that this is how I feel, you know what I mean? I wish I could, but I can't help how sad I feel about all of it. We had a pretty tumultuous relationship. It was pretty tough. So all of that happening afterwards is like really hard to work through. So, lovely to meet you, right? Been lovely to meet you. Thank you so much. It's been lovely to meet you too. Be like a honey badger. True. Constantly. Always. You're older than my grandmother. That's right. Actually, I'll raise you that. I am your grandmother. How about that? I have to go now, cut, but I have subscribed. Well, thank you so much for subscribing, guys. I mean, consider subscribing. Maybe, perhaps. Hey, you. Hey, me. It's me. But thank you so much for subscribing. We're 5 away from 20K, 23K. So that would be cool. Getting back up there. I was there at one point, and then I got really sad and then didn't stream for a really long time, but it's okay. Thank you for your honesty. It keep it up. It's refreshing. Thank you so much. Thank you for saying that. You never forget? Yeah, apparently you don't. You have nothing better than to do than to do this. So, yeah. Got nothing going on in that life or that noggin. Wow, you wear your clothes. Thank you. I do wear my clothes. What's slammed me there, baby doll. I mean, you kind of sad. You got nothing. I mean, thank you for the watch time, you know? I just feel like you hate yourself because, like, why else would you be here, you know? I can't believe Clavicular was the one who ran over that guy. That's so crazy. Um, can you be my grandma too? Yes, absolutely. It's not that serious to you. Yeah, but that's the only thing that you commented. And it's not that serious, but you also have nothing better to do, you know? Yeah, what's up with that? You guys got nothing better to do. I think you guys actually what actually happens is um at least from what I notice is that there are people who are attracted to you, and so they try to bring you down a notch with anything that you have. And so they keep insulting you. You know what I mean? And so they can bring you down so that to their level in a way, you know? That's what it seems like. Yeah, well, now I'm attracted to you. Yeah, why else would you be here? I hope you don't hold them times so strong as they can be your own downside. Yeah, especially hold things work against us. Yeah. Um, Seeing you have one very special material that you wear on your sleeve. On my sleeves? Yeah. No, with all respect. No, with all respect to what? Say hi to your brother.